What's going on, PB family? Long time no seen. No. Obviously,
Someone's
I'm
got
rusty.
squeaky wheels.
Yeah, obviously, I'm rusty as all can be. Long time no see, everybody. Love all you guys. We got Errol Bremer in the building.
What's up, guys?
Darren Colnane as myself, obviously. How you guys doing this evening? Man, it's been a little while, hasn't it? Jeez Louise. Who do we have in the building this evening? Errol, you want to go ahead and give some shout outs here? We got Chris, Tina. Who else we got?
Rob. What's up, guys? Got Gary Kessel, Cliff Sommer.
Yes, sir.
Sommer. I don't know. We butcher names here. That's what we do.
Cliff Summer.
Bobby Bingham, the second. Victor Broman, Lee Bruce.
Man, see, you're doing the same thing. We're rusty.
Yeah.
Rusty Dusty.
What's up, Dallas Edwards? Yeah,
What's
man.
Dallas?
Need to get some WD-40 on the jaw, I guess.
I agree.
What are you guys up to?
Yeah,
everybody having a good winter? It's a little chilly. Anybody getting that cold gold?
Yeah, we saw a few folks, didn't we, in PB, getting out there, making it happen. We got, Philip Berry, Michael Crawford, Tina. We got Chris, Jeffrey Smith, Mr. Rob, Jay Townsend, Florin Daniel. Dang, Cliff Summer, Dan Rouse in the building. What's up, Mr. Dan?
What's up?
How we doing, big
What's
dog?
up, Mr. Rouse?
We got Tom Aim, Kyle Ray King, Glenn Silva, my boy Dallas Edwards, Mike Grain. I might have butchered that bad boy. Greg Muncie. What's up, Greg? Rob Ripple.
Guys.
We got Leonard Williams, Tina's man. Hey, Leonard, how you doing, big brother?
What's up, buddy?
Lee Bruce. We got Bobby Bingham. Dylan. Hey, what's up, Dill? How you doing, man? Christy Parham. What's going on, Christy? So we got a ton more. Gary Kessel, Michael Schmidt. Love to see you guys in the podcast this evening. We have a ton to go over. We have preseason stuff. We have what's going on in the season for 2024. We're going to discuss GPAA, LDMA. And we have so many things to talk about this evening. It's crazy. So as you all know, when you jump on social media, there's so many things going on in so many different groups. The crazy thing is prospecting buddy as a family can really see what's going on as a whole, right? You know, you have so many different events, so many different groups. You know, you got your stuff back east. You have, all the things going down in California, Oregon, so on and so forth. Hopefully every single one of you has stayed warm and cozy and taken care of for the most part, I guess, throughout this winter. It's been kind of up and down, left and right. Where I live in the Pacific Northwest, it went from negatives to positives, and Monday it's going to be 50s. It's weird, wild. I don't know. But hopefully everybody's been enjoying themselves. What's up?
I just wanted to cut in here. We got Kazine. I don't know I'm not even going to try to pronounce the rest of it, Kazine, but he says he's watching from Africa. And
Kazine Kumanza Fields from the DRC, Dominican Republic. If I'm right. I'm sorry. I might be wrong.
I don't know. It might be Democratic Republic of Congo too. I don't know.
Hey, there you go. I don't know. Kazin, good to have you in the building all the way from across the world. So anyways, like I said, we got a lot to talk about this evening. The last 3-4 months, me and Arrow, we've been doing a lot. Back at home, we got a lot of things that we have to take care of and kind of push other things aside. But what really, I think, sparked interest to really push things in a different direction for not only the PB family, but for myself, for Arrow, we decided to start figuring things out, right? Okay, well, how do we do this? How do we do that? How do we get more folks to our group digs? How do we get more folks to our events? How do we really connect the prospecting world in such a positive way to where there's an easy access to all of that? And one thing that I personally thought about was GPAA, LDMA. They're amazing people. Everybody has their own little way that they want to think about the GPAA and LDMA. And I get that. I understand it. It's just like prospecting equipment, right? You either go out yourself or you have a membership and you go out to a club claim. With them guys, it's been a lot of positivity. because there's a lot of entry level individuals that I see on social media, and I'm sure you see all the time, Arrow, on social media that ask, well, how do I do this? Where do I go? What do I buy? You know what I mean? And I feel like as far as entry level folks go, it's a good foot in the door. And I'm not saying that in every state, because in every state, obviously, it's not applicable. But I feel like in a decent majority of the states, I feel like it's a good option. They have different plans that you can jump on and you can do, and but we'll talk about that a little bit later. First and foremost, let's go ahead and talk about what's been going on in the PB family and on social media. Arrow, I know you haven't been doing a whole hell of a lot on social media. Same with me. We've had so many things going on outside of social media and what's going on, you know.
Just work, man. The cold has made plumbing just brutal.
Yeah. So, Arrow, what's been going on in your world, man? I've actually had some folks reach out. I was like, "Where's Arrow? Why isn't he on?" I was like, he couldn't make it for the last podcast right around Christmas, New Year's. What's been going on in your world, big dog?
Man, just a lot of work, and you know, family members getting old and stuff, so tending to those matters. And you know, I've been out digging a couple times the last few months. The last time was on Rick Stash's birthday dig. I was up the river. I didn't swing by. We went up the river, and I got so cold. We got so cold from being wet that we were going to swing by on the way back, and we're like, oh, the truck's nice and warm. Yeah, sorry, Rick. I apologize, Rick, but yeah, we were just cold and wet. But I was pretty happy with the gold that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Good deal. We do have someone in here that's talking a little bit. Let's go ahead and hash that out real quick. Playing in the Dirt 52. I know a lot of you guys don't associate with a lot of things going on, and there's been something that's been going on. As you guys know, obviously, me and Arrow, we've been behind the scenes, kind of still making sure things happen, but obviously sitting back for a little while, kind of rescheduling things and trying to make things happen. There's something been going on with Josh Reinke, which is a good brother of mine, and another guy. And if you guys have saw that in the comments, something's going on between the two. I asked both Josh and who's this guy playing in the Dirt 52. I asked you guys, if you guys have any problem situations, hits, runs, errors, reach out to me so that we can situate it, right? There's no point in trying to say things that I don't have no clue whether they're true or false, right? There's no point in creating arguments. What did I say on the last podcast? I said it's nothing but positivity in 2024. If you guys have a situation, hit, run, error, anything like that, reach out to me. Let's make it, let's make it happen. Let's get it figured out, right? There's no point in trying to make things out worse, because at the end of the day, if you push things that don't need to be pushed, well, then obviously there's going to be problems. There's no reason for that. If you guys have any sort of problem in the PB family, if it's outside of PB family, it's the last thing I want to worry about, but I'll still help. But as far as the PB family goes, if you guys have any hits, runs, errors, reach out. Let's talk. I will give you my personal cell phone number. I will call the other individual, and we will get things situated. We've done it in the past millions of times, and we'll continue to do so, because that's what the PB family is all about, period. So just to clear those things up real quick, I gave him a quick timeout. He can jump back in here, have some fun on the podcast. You're not in the wrong. I'm not saying you're in the wrong, bud, but we're going to have a good, positive experience this evening. Let's have some fun. Let's give away some good stuff. Let's talk about some crazy updates for 2024. So, sorry, Arrow. Sorry that we had to switch gears real quick, but I feel like you address the problem right then and there, and then you go from there, right?
That's usually the best way to handle it.
I hope so. I mean, if I'm wrong, shit, I guess I'm wrong. But I feel like that's what I've been taught, and we're going to make it happen. We do have some comments. Arrow, you want to run through some of these comments?
Let's see here. What do we got?
Doug Morris in the building. My freaking brother, Dougie. What's up, dude?
Yeah, I'm at, boy, squeaky wheels. So it's definitely trying to get to a new spot this weekend here in Idaho. First test was promising. Man, it's chilly. It's chilly.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody give a congratulations to Ron Morgan. Finally, after 27 years, retired today. Now more time for prospecting. That's
Morgan,
awesome. I know we got a lot of jealous watchers, Ron.
Hey, I'd like to retire right now and just go full time, but you know how it goes.
Yeah.
What else we got going on, Arrow?
Let's see, we got Colin Pride. He was out there at Rick's dig that I missed, and I told him I'd be there, and I was just too cold. I was just a big wuss. But he said it was an awesome day.
That's awesome.
It was. Dallas Edwards, we had some good record floods up here in Maine. Going to be a good spring for flood gold. Absolutely.
Good deal.
Got Mojo Lucas from Colorado saying greetings from Clear Creek County.
Clear Creek. All right. Yeah. Good deal.
Hey, we got Shane Kless watching. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Mr. Shane Dog? Good deal.
Christy Holbert Parham. She says it will be a productive year. I'll keep in touch and more connected. Nice. We're excited to see what you got going on.
I agree.
Oh, we got somebody yellow from the flatlands of Kansas. Mike Honcho says probably pretty cold out there right now too.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Let's see who we all got here.
We got a
Lee
ton.
Bruce says he's got to settle for ice fishing right now.
Dan Rouse says pros and cons tomorrow if you are in the Portland, Oregon area. Tina, that would probably be a good one.
Michael Schmidt says, for some odd reason, I cannot hear the podcast anymore. Can you guys hear us?
Just go ahead and make sure you drop a comment in there if you guys can hear us. If you guys can, then unfortunately it's a problem on your end, my dude.
Victor Roman says yes. Yeah, everybody says they can hear us here. Looks like.
That's good. Good deal.
Good deal.
Doug says hear even. Well, I hope you can hear even or even hear, one of the two, I guess. Prospectors treasure troves in the building. Hell yeah. Good deal. We got Mr. Jeff Henderson all the way down from Boise.
Got Dwayne Lovejoy, one of the guys I go dig with. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Arrow. Doug says I can't mute Jaron, sadly, so all I hear is Arrow. Yeah, turn your hearing aid up, Doug, and we should be good. But yeah, so you know, a lot of things.
Yeah, Dallas, we can hear you, bro.
What? Can you
Dallas
hear us?
Yeah.
We can hear each and every freaking one of you guys. No, but we've had a lot of stuff going on, guys. You know, the funny thing is, and the reality of it is just like the post I made yesterday, I'm learning things the hard way, and that's just because I haven't really learned those things in the first place, right? Being 31 years of age and having a family, having a son, 2 daughters, and full-time job, and then trying to juggle everything is just a complete nightmare. But it is a good nightmare, I guess you could say. It's a good thing because A, it keeps me busy, B, it keeps me on my toes, and C, my family's taken care of. So all in all, in reality, you know, every once in a while I get stressed and irritated, but at the end of the day, it all works beautifully together like a chain. It works great. And all the old timers that are watching right now, you guys all say the same thing. Yeah, done been there, done that. I know what you're going through, you know. So, you know, if anything, I can learn from the PB family in more ways than one, right? So, trying to balance those things and have a perfect balance of life, I guess you could say, with what I love to do and what I, you know, cherish, is it's hard to balance, but it's manageable. And, you know, at the end of the day, we're making things happen in a positive way. It's a lot harder now than it was, you know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago when we created PB. It was a no-brainer. Now, you know, we're where we're at, and it's you know, we have so many different prods in the fire, right, Arrow? I mean, we have
Indeed, sir.
so many
Indeed.
different things that we're trying to incorporate with what we're doing with the family, and it's tough to manage that because we've never done that, right?
You're telling the truth. Yeah. I mean, most of this stuff is pretty foreign. So, we're doing it, though. We're doing it little by little.
We're making it happen somehow. What's crazy is me and Arrow was just talking about this off the podcast, you guys. We were like, man, it seems like when we absolutely have to step down and like kind of back up a little bit and take care of family things and business and everything else outside of our PB family, it seems like the family thrives. And it's like, are we the like what's going on? But obviously at the end of the day, it's strictly because we've made such a strong community and such a strong family that things take off without us. We're to a point now where we can get group digs scheduled and different gem shows and gold shows. We're able to jump onto that and really make things happen and give away great items and do all that other crazy stuff when we're not at the forefront for a couple of months. That just goes to show that what we're doing is making an impact. And that's, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. There's no bigger or greater task at hand than actually making sure that we can create a community that's incorporated with the originality of the community itself. There's no greater task than being able to make that happen, right? And being able to do that in the last 3 years with PB has just been mind-blowing. It's been mind-boggling. So back to what I was saying is, when we step back because we're dealing with family shit and we're dealing with shit at home, PB is just invigorating. It's just every day, day in and day out, you see these new opportunities and these new things that jump up into our situation as a PB family. And we're like, okay, well, let's do this day. Let's schedule that. Let's schedule this giveaway. Let's do that. Let's do that. Because at the end of the day, it's benefiting every single one of you in some way, shape, or form. I mean, if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. But what I feel...
Well, a big part of it is PB families doing it themselves. That's it. That's what makes it run. I mean, word of mouth, you guys going out, meeting each other, digging with each other, making some lifetime friends, hopefully. And, that which provides you with opportunities potentially around the country and in some cases around the world, if you're lucky.
That's a huge deal. It's an extremely huge deal. Dan Brown says, trying to get over COVID is kicking my ass down. We will all send a prayer your way, my man. We'll pray that you get better and you feel better and you'll be right back on your freaking 10 toes, kicking ass and taking aim. So the PB family sends a prayer your way, my man. We have another one here. Doug Moore says, what's the member count now? So we are actually officially at 8.4 thousand members. And we've done this in 3 years, and we've done it successfully because we haven't looked at it as anything other than what it should be. And that's a family that takes care of itself. All of what we've done as far as group digs go have been just insane. Like Rob McGuire, that guy, if you ever have ran across someone in your life that looks at you and says, hey, I'd love to make sure you succeed in every way, shape, or form, Rob McGuire is that guy 100 times over. Am I not right, Arrow?
He's such a sweetie.
He is. He's such a good-hearted man, just out for the best for every single person. And without Rob, without Chris, without Paul, without Tina, without Sergio, you guys love Sergio's messages on or posts every Friday. You guys adored it. And that's because the team we have is just, you can't find these people anywhere. You can't. And I've gotten so lucky finding these people to make this shit happen. It wasn't just because I was just randomly putting a mouse click on a person. Like, they've all reached out and they've all said things and they've all enjoyed what we've created. And that's what makes it so special. And that's why we're at 8.4 thousand members in 3 years. It's crazy, mind-boggling. He says, yes, get your mind right. Tina says. Yeah, Steven Bertrand, another badass individual. That guy outworked us at our first group dig. Remember that, Doug? That shit was crazy. Steven's like 80 pounds soaking wet, and this guy was vacuuming every crack and crevice, just doing everything he could. And me and Doug were like just kind of half-assing. Yeah, this is fun, putting dirt in the sloughs. Steven was like full blown. I'm going home with a gram of gold. I don't care.
Dude, I suspect digging on a river bar is so much easier than digging down there in the desert.
It is.
So he was like, oh, I can move like 4 times as much material.
Yep. Doug, you can contest to that 100%. 100%. He had never, Doug says he never worked next to a river before. So he was like balls to the wall the whole time. Did not stop.
Oh, Steven, there he is. He's
there.
There
he is. What do you say? What do you say, Earl?
He says, what's up, guys? Loading up and watching.
Yep. So we've made a absolute tremendous family. And we got a lot of stuff to go over. Some of the things we'd like to go over in the first part of the podcast is some of the things going on social media. I know a lot of you guys, well, damn it, I can't multitask. So let's go ahead and do this here. So Tom Ames says, so have to ask, new here. I have never looked for gold. I am Saskatchewan, Canada. How would one go about getting to a dig event, and what is needed to start? So it's a funny thing you say that. We have a phenomenal guy in the PB family, Chuck Bauer. He's up in Canada. He is our Canadian representative for prospecting buddy up there. So if anything, Tom, you need to reach out to Chuck Bauer. If you go to the main PB page on social media, on Facebook, you will see the moderators board and you will see Chuck Bauer in there. Click on Chuck's picture, send him a message. We're trying to, but we're about 90% in the process of making sure things happen. As of course, finances play a big part in the group digs as well, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But we plan on doing a full-fledged group dig up in Canada. So make sure you send him a message, and then me and Chuck will talk.
You can always just post on the page too that, hey, I'm in Canada, what area you're in, don't know anything, looking to get into this, and I'm hoping some people reach out, and most of the time somebody will reach out.
Yeah. Sherry, Mrs. Sideways is in the house, y'all. What's going down? Boss Dog Mining and Prospecting's in the building too. But like Arrow said, put a post on PB. Don't be afraid, because I promise you we have more mods watching every single comment and everything that's going on that you will get a massively positive situation to help out with getting to one of our group digs. We're trying to branch out as far as we can. Canada is a huge jump for PB. Chuck Bauer being in Canada, we've tried to get things figured out. It's kind of been a little weird because we don't know 110% what the situation is in Canada as far as rules and regulations and things like that. But jumping back into the 2024 season with me and Arrow, like full-fledged, jumping in, making things happen. We've had to take a break, but I feel like the group digs that we're going to be talking about here later in the podcast are going to blow some minds in a good way, in a huge shift or transition than what we've done in the last 3 years. Reach out to Chuck Bauer, and then me and Chuck will talk and we'll get things figured out. Larry says, what's up, guys? What's up, Mr. Larry? Oh, let's see. Donald Swanson says, feel free to join Gold Country Adventure and Exploration. Well, Donald, that's nice of you to jump in and help out with that situation. So good deal. I guess go join that page and they could probably help you out. But so aside from that, we've had a few other things in social media that I'd like to talk about. Dave and Tim over at Dream Mat, they are coming out with a product that is being built or has been built by Coulter. Coulter's an awesome dude. Coulter has a lot of things going on. But I feel like the products that they're trying to bring to the 2024 season are good, great products, come at a great cost. It's not just an arm and a leg. And I feel like in the next month, maybe 2-3 months, we're going to be giving some of those items away for people to be able to test and actually have honest, good reviews on the products. And if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. Just like anything, everybody says tomato and everybody says tomato. But being able to bring those products to you guys forefront, give away a few of those products, those new products that are coming to the market for you guys to truly test out and then, come back and say, hey, you know what? This didn't really work. It looks like a great product, but it doesn't work. Or you come back and you say, hey, this is a great product on the fly. It works as intended. But that's kind of what we're here for. As far as products go, we've tested damn near every mat there is between all of the moderators. We have experience from all different levels, from beginner to someone who's been doing it their whole life. We have Don Went, Mr. Don Went. That guy, I tell you what, has the most utter amount of experience with. His backyard is a graveyard of prospecting equipment. I don't know if any of you guys seen his backyard, but his backyard, if you say, hey, let's go use this for the evening, he just walks out there and grabs it, and y'all are going to have a good evening. But we have Don Went, which is a great PB family member. He has tons of experience, been around the block more times than anybody can count on their hands and toes. So Dave and Tim and Coulter, they're coming out with this new product. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'm just going to bring you guys the forefront if some of you guys haven't seen or heard about what's going on. It's a portable device. It's pretty damn cool. Obviously, I haven't had my hands on it, so I can't give good reviews or bad reviews on it. But there is new products coming for 2024. That being one of the products, you can jump over to Prospector's Dream. You could directly message Dave, Tim, Coulter Young. But it looks like a pretty cool product. I can't say too much about an Arrow. Have you seen that product yet?
Just what Dave's posted about.
Yeah, the smaller guy there. It was portable. It's a little bit smaller. People were asking if you could put the little adventure sluice in it and things like that, right?
Well, you talking about the cleanup system?
Yeah, the little guy you put on the tabletop. I could probably pop up an image of it real quick for you guys.
I'm going to throw a birthday shout out to
make it happen.
Happy birthday, Trisha Hambright. That is Rick Stash's better half. Happy birthday! Right?
28 years young, right? No, I'm just kidding, Rick.
Every year it's 23 again.
23. There it is. There we go. Let's try to find this if I can. It's been a little while, but it's a pretty damn cool product. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and save this image real quick if I can. Let's see. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pop it up for you guys. I've actually talked about this product a little bit and the way it works and things like that. It looks pretty damn cool. I'm all for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? That's the way it works in the prospecting world. So this here, that's full-blown background. So I'm going to go ahead and take us off for 2 seconds, take a look. This is the product I'm talking about. It's a pretty damn cool product. It's portable. It's lightweight. It's super easy. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, obviously we're going to know very, very fast.
I think it's going to work just fine. It's, just like any other sluice system, you just got to, make sure you're classified to the size of what you're doing. It looks like it's mainly a cleanup sluice. So, you're going to be going 1/8 minus.
Yeah.
And maybe even smaller depending on what you're going after.
Well, and what kind of dirt you're running. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to jump off for 2 seconds, literally. And so that way you can see the full.
I think of Crocs.
I thought the same thing. Like, that is Crocs, man.
I just saw on, I don't know where I saw it. Some dude's putting out little headlights that clip onto to Crocs. I was thinking that would be awesome for sluice box late night mining.
We have failed as
clips
humans.
on.
We have failed as humans if we're clipping lights onto our sandal Crocs. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
Anything can be used for mining if you've got the right head.
If it works. That's I agree on that 100%. We have a few comments here I'm going to run through real quick, guys, and we'll talk a little bit more about what's going on with social media. Doug says, haha, never thought of that. All right, so we're going to stop at the top here. Let's see. So Philip Berry says, they make great stuff. I love to test them on my Colorado claims. In fact, getting ready to order some more stuff from them. Good deal. Good deal. Again, one more shout out to Trisha Hambright, Rick Stash's old lady. Happy birthday. This year is going to be your best year yet. I tell you what, Rick Stash, you better make it her best year yet, because if not, now I'm in hot water, right? So happy birthday. Happy birthday. Dallas says, it's a cool setup, Darren. Good deal. Michael says, looks very cool and easy to use. Cliff Summer, happy birthday. Doug says, Coulter's specialty is separating black sands and gold. Check out miningmagnets.com. Yeah, great page. I met him at the gold show over there in Idaho.
He's got some cool stuff, man.
He's got some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, for sure. That's for sure. Mojo Lucas is setting up a program in Colorado for veterans to discover prospecting and getting some outdoor therapeutic recreation. Flash in the pan adventures will be starting this summer. Appreciate everyone's support helping veterans experience the magical power of gold fever. Mojo, reach out to me, man. I'd love to be able to sponsor something, do something for you guys. If you get something set up, we'd love to be there. We'd love to make things happen. So
I think he would want a PB coffee mug.
Ooh. Well, even better. Even better. Let's send some t-shirts and sweaters. I know people have been wanting some sweatshirts pretty bad this winter. That is another thing we're going to talk about on the later part of the podcast. Yeah, we'd love to. Let's see. Raymond Corres is in the building. Colin Pride. Let's see. Chuck Bauer. Yeah, he is in the building. Good deal. Tina says Crocagators. Doug says PB Crocs next edition. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to end up ever doing something like that, but
sluice shoes.
Sluice shoes. There you go. Yeah. You just scoop it with your foot and then wiggle your foot a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to go over too well, huh? But yeah, no, that'd be absolutely awesome. Mojo, go ahead and reach out to us, and I'd love to sponsor. Anyways, yeah, Christopher England says, I'd love to have info on the veteran dig. I'm a U.S. Marine Corps combat vet, would love info. That's absolutely awesome. First and foremost, thank you everybody watching that has served in the military and has kept our freedom where it's at today. Absolutely phenomenal. Anybody in the PB family, you guys are absolutely freaking phenomenal. One of the things before we get into the subject of the sweatshirts, t-shirts, and what inventory we're going to be expanding on, one of the things we will be expanding on, and this is a promise from me to you, is the vet discount. You guys will get a military discount on clothes and on things that we will have in our website. And it's not going to be, 50-cent discount. It's going to be a great discount. And it's going to be wear that you guys will be able to enjoy summer and winter. If you guys know, look at what Arrow's wearing right now. He's wearing one of the sweatshirts we have. That thing's pretty damn cozy, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that thing keeps you nice and warm, ready to rock and roll, baby. So we got a lot of stuff going on as far as clothing goes, but we're not going to talk about that right now. The biggest thing we want to talk about, the PB pouches. That's right, Tina. But the biggest thing we want to talk about is other social media things going on right now. So that was one of them. I noticed from Dave and Tim and from Coulter is they got a new product coming out. Pat Keene, another awesome thing that he's adding to the equipment from Keene Manufacturing is a piece of equipment that's actually bad to the freaking bone. I mean, it's a no-brainer on this piece of equipment. And I when I was talking with Pat, we were going over, different dredge styles and things like that. And we talked about, the Jarvis riffle and other things that are trying to be incorporated in the dredges. I was told not to say specific things, so I'll just give it to you here. Go to Keen's website. If you're looking for a new dredge and you're looking for equipment that'll work, that'll just kick ass and take names, get over to Keen Engineering's website and look at what they got. These guys have been doing it for many years, and they have certain products that will kick ass and take names. Now, if you modify those products into the way that you think it'll work for you, then more power to you. But as a standardization, as a basis for what you are trying to do, what you're trying to come up with, I promise you those dredges are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And they have certain products that will be awesome for what you need and for what you're working with. So we'll leave it at that. I can't say more. I wish I could. Let's see. Gold Prospecting Buddy of the Month gets a t-shirt. Damn it, just give a bunch of... No. I mean, the funny thing is, and the cool thing is with Rick, I love the hell out of you, man, is the special edition sweatshirts that we did. We did 5 of those bad boys, and only 2 individuals got one of those.
Yeah, not at
You
all
remember
jealous.
that?
Not at all jealous. Oh, I know exactly what it is. I see it fairly often.
Oh, man. That sweatshirt, I've gotten so much flack on that sweatshirt. Everybody's like, why can't I buy that sweatshirt? I'm like, because it was just specifically a giveaway item. It wasn't something I'm going to sell in the store. It's not something I'm putting on the website.
I don't know. I like this combination, man. The
green and
green
yellow
with
looks
the
pretty
yellow.
good.
Yeah. And I've had people comment on it.
Well, I feel like with that sweatshirt, I feel like we do another 5 individuals win it for a giveaway. I feel like we could do 5 or maybe 3 or just a couple guys. You know, one of those sweatshirts would be a ton of fun. He says, okay, 1 gold one a year, prospector of the year. Exactly. See, one of those type of sweatshirts is very signature. It really says something.
What if we get a gold sweatshirt with black lettering?
With black. Oh, yeah. Now you're talking. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be wearing that when I'm out in the field, and I don't want anybody to see me, especially DNR. I'll have to pass on that, unfortunately. But yeah, so back to what we were talking about. We'll talk about the clothing here in a little bit. Social media. So we talked about the new product that's coming out with Dave and Tim, which is a collaboration with Coulter Young. Awesome stuff. You'll see it here soon. Dave last year, he came out with the thermoform. That thing is bad to the bone. We actually have one to give away tonight. But it's pretty damn cool. We had Chris Bogusis on the podcast last year, I believe. And we didn't, the thermoform wasn't out at that time, but we talked about different methods and ways of working things. And then next thing you know, Chris Bogusis had one in his hand and he tested it out and he liked it. He says it has to be used a certain way, which I agree. Any piece of prospecting equipment has to be used a certain way. You can't just slap the thing down like all those fake YouTube channels and expect it to happen, right? It just doesn't work like that. But at the same time, if you use certain equipment in a certain way, it works phenomenal for you, depending on the dirt, depending on the thickness, then, clay, caliche, yada, 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 right? But as far as social media goes, so we talked about the first thing. The second thing is there's a few other products that are coming out on Amazon right now. They're what I'd like to call third-class market equipment. And that boils down to the pans. That boils down to what Rick was just showing on his reels, the Gold Claw. That thing is badass. And it boils down to some of the other equipment that's going on. And so let me rephrase this. I'm not saying that the Gold Claw is a third-class piece of equipment. I would consider that Gold Claw as a first-class piece of equipment because it works extremely well, extremely fast. It's extremely efficient. But at the same time, if you don't know how to use it, you best learn how to use it before you buy it. And when I say that, I say you go to Rick's reels, Rick's channel. You look at how he uses it, how he shakes it, the way it works, and once you get that knowledge, that basic, because at the end of the day, if you're looking up videos, do you really know how to dig for gold when you go out yourself? No.
Your
But
best
you
chance
still,
would be to best chance would be to go to the to find them at a gold show when they have a booth. And
we have a gold show coming up.
I don't know if Gold Claw is going to be there.
Well, Rick said if you're there, you will see the gold claw. Rick,
okay, well then they
Rick, chime in. Yeah,
then
so Rick Stash,
they'll have a little class going. I've taken it.
Yeah, so Rick said if you get to the gold show, I promise you're going to be able to see it. Rick, where are you at? In fact, I'm going to send him a link to jump into this bad boy so we can have him talk about the gold claw a little bit. I don't know if Rick is willing to jump in, but we are going to force his hand on this. Let's see here. So there is a show coming up. It's actually coming up pretty freaking quick next month. It's pretty badass, and I saw quite a bit about the gold show. I will be there personally, first and foremost. Last year I didn't make it. This year I will make it. Christopher England, give us 2 seconds. I just sent. So how is it better than a pan? Robert, give us 2 seconds, my man. Rick, I just sent you a link. If not, I will go ahead and explain it myself. No worries. But this gold claw is bad to the bone. You could put a ton of material in this thing. And if you actually use it in the correct manner, you can go through so much more material. Now, I'm not going to say that the Garrett Super Sluice pan is not a contender in this, because that's my personal choice right now. The Super Sluice is my choice. I fill that bad boy up and I go down to the creek and I can get through that damn thing in like 10 minutes. No bullshit. 10 minutes. 10 minutes I can go through that thing and not have a problem. The gold claw, I saw Rick using it. I haven't personally used it, and I saw 2 other guys on social media use it that I'm good friends with, and they swear by it. So I cannot personally tell you how much better it is or what ways it's better than other traditional ways of panning.
So I can help with that a little bit. I've got a full set of gold claw pans. They don't work like a traditional gold pan.
Not even close. Not even close.
And it is, if you're used to panning with a normal pan, it takes a little bit of learning because the motions are not memory reflex. You've got to retrain the motions on how to do it, but you kind of fill it up, and then the riffles are in a way that you just give it a good stratification in the pan, and then you just keep doing that and slowly moving it up vertical.
It's more of a this than it is this. It's more of a this.
Right, you're going back and forth, but you're turning the pan vertical as you do it. And then by the very end, the pan is vertical like this, and then the big riffles on the front catch everything, and then you take it back, turn it sideways, and then you can pan it off from the side. But it's definitely foreign if you're used to a normal pan. But it works. I mean, you can go through a lot of dirt real quick.
Yeah. That's funny. Doug says, love my SS. Got Laura one for Christmas finally after watching her use cheap black pans for the last 3 years. Dude, I was using some cheap shit myself the first year. I was actually like full blown in to go into every place I could. And this damn thing was a piece of shit. But I tell you what, I learned every way I could possibly learn to use the damn thing. After that, I tell you what, my pan that I have now is the best pan. I go and dump as much as I possibly can for my arms and my wrists to use. And I can go blow through that in 5 minutes, 10 minutes at most if I'm taking my time. Like I've never had a problem with it at all. It's been absolutely crazy. Looks like Rick's not going to be able to jump on. We haven't had him jump in. We got some other people in the building. Dave Peterson, what's up, big dog? Good to have you in the building. Love you, dude. Love Tim. Great products. Glenn Silva says, Super Sluice pan for me. Super Sluice, Josh Christensen. Yes, exactly. Those things are freaking bad to the bone. They make it happen.
That's my go-to.
But if you're curious, try it out. And if it works for you, it works for you. Just like tomato we talked about earlier. Try it out. If it works, it works.
you kind of end up being a gear junkie. I'm a gear junkie. I got a little bit of everything because you want to know. You want to know, does this work better? Does this work faster? Maybe this in combination with this.
Yeah.
But
look who's in the building. He actually made it to the live tonight. Mr. Rick Stash in the building.
What is up, brother?
What's up, big dog? Guys. I've only got a few minutes. It's my old lady's birthday, and we're doing a little celebrating.
We're going on break in 5 minutes, so let's make it happen, my dog.
Okay, so you're jumping over to the Gold Claw pan based off of my video. So check it out. So shovel into it, get a hold of it, bring it into the water, swoosh it back and forth. You go on to stratify it, you know. This pan is extremely fast. It is rugged. It is out of the ordinary. If you're a normal round pan kind of a guy, you're gonna have to reset yourself back and relearn how to use this pan. Once you understand how this pan works, it's going to be your right hand man.
Game changer.
It's going to be a game changer. If it works for you, that's great. Join the club. If you can't get it figured out, just give it a little bit of time. You're going to like it a lot. It's made a improvement on my panning in areas that I'm unable to get a sluice box set up. I can shovel, classify, put it into a bucket, classify, put it into a bucket, classify, put it into a bucket, and then put everything into the pan, classify it down, and bring it home. And you can look at the gold. It's so fast, and it's out of the ordinary for me. It's really weird.
He's like, it's really weird. I don't know why I'm doing it so fast.
I don't even. It's hard to explain.
That's funny.
Like, you just have to trust it. Okay. Yeah. It is very rugged and very deep pan. And it's going to be very comfortable for you once you understand how it works. It is not. It's not the ordinary pan that we're used to. But
Rick,
give it a chance. If that's your thing, give it a chance. I'm telling you, it's going to change the game.
Rick, Doug has a question for you. He says, good for -30 mesh stuff?
Dude, I'm telling you, I've tested it in some super fine gold. I'm talking micro, and we're collecting it.
Not poop.
On point. And I will be showing videos on that this week. So stay tuned.
They could see it at the.
I don't want to just throw it all out there all at once, but I'm telling you, I'm pretty impressed with this. So I'm putting it in the field. I'm putting the boots on the ground. I'm breaking this thing down, and I'm trying to figure it out with the ins and outs of this pan with the gold claw.
It's at Monroe, right?
What's that?
Give them the info for the gold show. Give them the info for the gold show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So the gold show, yes. So February 17th and 18th February here in Monroe, Washington
is
the Washington Prospectors Gold Show. So that's the place
y'all better be there, because if not,
it's a good one.
That's the place you want to be.
All the club shows here are awesome. It's amazing.
All the prospectors, all the miners. We have special guests. If you haven't seen the flyers, we'll post those. I'm telling you, there's door entries. There's raffles all through. There's panning stations, gems, crystals.
I'm gonna bring like 5 phone books. I'm gonna bring like 5 phone books for Rick to stand on, so we can do this kind of deal, right?
I'm a little guy, but I'm a little guy.
I'm
Give me a
just kidding.
couple. Give me a couple of.
But you
I can
dig a
stand
deeper
next to
hole,
him,
brother.
Yeah.
You know I love you, Rick.
Well,
Oh man.
it's going to be a great time, guys. So if you want to bring the family down there to Monroe, Washington, February 17th and 18th, it's a great time. You don't want to miss it. It happens every year, and it's the best thing. That's what got me going. Besides prospecting buddies, I joined with the WPMA club, and it was just a fire underneath my butt, and it just got me driven. And
That's awesome, dude.
the family has just grown so much. It's incredible. So
And I've seen some behind the scenes footage of what Rick might have going on later this summer. So make sure you stay tuned and follow him, because
Follow his ass. Get
I
over
was-
to his page.
I was taken back. So I was taken.
Yeah.
So if you want to see, you're gonna have to stay with him.
Right. Yep. Yep.
yeah,
yep.
I've got some really exciting things going on this year for the WPMA Gold Prospectors group. I'm holding the club group digs on the claims, and if you want to join us as a guest, reach out and contact me, and let's get you out there. If you're in the Washington, Oregon, California, I haven't released this yet, but
Wow.
I'll tell you now.
Exclusive.
We will be holding a WPMA Club Dig and new guest on the WPMA Dig in Southern California, May 10th through the 18th.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
come down and join me if you're in the California area at that time. More than welcome. Come down, dig some gold,
Make
take
shit
home
happen.
the gold that you dig. Enjoy yourselves, be part of the family, camp out. It's going to be a great time.
Enjoy yourselves. All right. With that being said, Rick, we love you. We're gonna go on
Okay.
break so I can take a piss.
All right.
I love you, Rick. Thank you for jumping on, my dude.
Later, bro.
Okay, man.
Talk to
All
you
right.
soon.
guys. Yep.
See you, brother. So with that being said, guys, we're going to take a 5-minute break real quick. Grab your drink, grab your food, grab your snacks. I don't care what it is. Let's have a phenomenal second part of this podcast. See you guys in 5 minutes. Let's Back in the building.
What up?
All right, everybody. So thank you for holding your belt tight to jump back into the podcast this evening. Myself, Jaron Colnane, Errol Bremer. We got a lot of stuff to try to cover in the next hour. First and foremost, we were talking quite a bit in the last month about what we plan on doing for the 2024 season, and what helps out the PB family. We have a lot of things that are actually scheduled. So the website has been a thorn in my ass, that we've been trying to figure out to where it works for everybody, because we've had folks that jumped on and it's like, hey, it's not working for the mobile site. It's not working on the website side of deal. We're trying to figure that out. And I believe we have finally got a version of the website to where we can actually make it happen. It's not going to be, so we've tried Wix and we tried, Spotify, or what was it? Not Spotify, excuse me. We tried the first website. We tried the second one with Wix. It just wasn't working out. We had people on their iPhone having problems. We had people on the Android having problems. We're trying to get to a point where our website allows you access to the people in your area. So with Wix, we actually did get very, very far. We had your states list. We had representatives in each state's list to be able to contact, to where you guys as newcomers or experienced individuals to be able to go out, contact that representative, and that representative could get you on some gold. So this new website, that's exactly what we're trying to do. And it's in the progress of being built. It's going to take a little bit more time because there's a lot more logistics into building a website, and to where any live individual can jump on there, reach out to the representative, and actually find an area to be able to go and dig, either for a small fee or absolutely free, within a 24-hour period. You know, the last thing you want to do is, you know, I'm busy all week, I can't get out and dig. Friday evening, I'm going to reach out to the PBs on PB's website and try to find a place to bring my family and go and dig. It was a lot more difficult with the website we just had. We were able to make it happen. And a lot of folks actually found some good ground and good friends that they're going to have for their lifetime to be able to go and find that ground and dig and have fun. But we want to make it as easy as possible. We don't want it to get to a point where, oh, well, you're not able to get on your cell phone with it. You need to be on a computer. So then you go back home and it's just frustration, and it's time consuming. And it's just, we want it to be as easy as 1, 2, 3, a super easy process for anybody in the PB family to be able to find a piece of ground to go and dig on and have no problems. With that being said, like we talked with the Christmas/New Year's podcast, is being able to have donations come into the BB family is much easier of a process for us to convert those little situations on the website and make those things a thing of the past. And it makes it such a more easy blend of items we can put on the website and make it an easier process. We've had different folks jump on and say, hey, you know what, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And at the time, obviously, we weren't capable of allowing those things to happen until we found an actual website where we can host and allow people to have such an easy process jumping on a website. So with that being said, we do have a donation link now set up for the PB family. Every single donation that comes in, no matter big or small, you get something sent to you, to your house, and it's something absolutely freaking insane. It's not a sticker or a t-shirt. It's a pretty crazy giveaway item, but the first 10 donations that we get is going to be something pretty awesome sent to your house directly. And like I said, it doesn't have to be a massive donation. Anything that you can afford to donate to PB for us to be able to thrive with the group digs, with the gem shows, with the gold shows, with anything that we got going on, any donation for up to 10 donations, the first 10 donations, you get something awesome sent to your house. And I mean awesome. And if any of you guys have seen what we have given away, and what we have had sponsored by Pat Keene, Dave, Tim, all the folks in the community, I promise you this, what gets sent to your house for the first 10 donations is going to be absolutely insane.
There's someone at the door.
There's someone at the door.
Yeah, and it's like
Okay. All right.
Well,
In the middle of my podcast, I have someone at my front door.
you should take the camera with you.
No, it's okay. I got Ring. We're going to go live. Oh, it's Chris Hayes. Go let him in. Chris Hayes is going to be in the building.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Old guy with gray hair. By golly, he's going to interrupt.
Yeah, looks like Michael Myers there.
Hey, my daughter's going to let you in right now, Chris. This fucking guy. But, yeah, so Susan says, do you come to Central Coast, California? Rick says it's the police. I pray to God it's not. But no, so like I said, donation link, that's going to help the PB family. We have 5 group digs scheduled. We have gem shows scheduled. We have a ton of stuff scheduled. So any donations that are made, you guys will physically see in real time every single time that we have a group dig, a gem show, a gold show, any of that. So with that being said, I think we have the old man walking down here into the studio. So we'll see what happens here. Give him just a couple more seconds. There he is. There is the old fart.
All right. Can everyone hear me? Hey, bro.
Yeah. Come on over here.
All right.
Right here. Bam.
Hey.
Wow.
This is
Oh, wow. Let's check
Oh,
him
look at
out.
the gray hair.
Oh, look at
Mr.
it. High and
Chris Hayes
tight,
in the
too.
building.
High and tight,
Yeah.
too.
Looking good,
Hey,
bro.
Hey, you know what? High and tight. Oh, wrong one.
So you guys can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you a story. I went through 6 coffee cans of cons that I had from the South Yuba, the East San Gabriel, Rye Patch, Northern Nevada,
He says, what's up, Chris? Oh, look at this guy.
out with Bertrand, dry washing, and I had all these cons. And what ended up happening is I went through these cons
Ooh, look at that, boys.
and I ended up getting 7 grams of cons.
Wow.
So here's what I'm going to do tonight for the giveaway. I'm going to make a special pay dirt bag, which is going to be 1 gram of gold, and it's going to be mixed in my tailings, which are heavy black sands. And I'm going to have 1 picker, and the rest are going to be fines. So I will guarantee you that gold's going to be in there. It'll be at least 1 gram. Plus, it's my panning tailings, which means there may be a few others in there.
Bad to the bone.
But if you don't get 1 gram out of it, you need to be a better panner, because I'll make sure it's in there.
Said every
Oh,
hater
geez.
I'm going to have a nice
ever.
picker,
Yeah.
and it's going to be in
Oh,
some
geez.
nasty black sands.
Arrow said every pay dirt vendor ever.
Yeah, no, it'll be there. You know,
You just need
I
to
mean,
learn to pan better.
But yeah,
Yeah, you need.
I happen to live kind of near Jaron, and
Oh.
I'm regularly stalking him and standing outside of his house.
So if everybody doesn't know, he only lives a few blocks down. This guy is right next door, but he hasn't been over in like 3-4 months. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe he doesn't like me. I don't know.
You've been busy, dude. You got
No, I know. I'm just
your
fucking
family's
with you.
expanding. You
I'm
got stuff
just
to do
messing
around the
with you.
house.
But if you guys hadn't heard that, I hope you did, because if not, you guys are going to miss out. Chris, say it one more time.
Okay, so again, I had about 6 coffee cans of
Look at that, guys.
cons
Look at that. Fellas.
from South Yuba, East San Gabriel, Rye Patch, Nevada, a little bit from Eagle Creek in Idaho, and out with Bertrand, washing dry dirt. And so I collect about 7 grams. It was just kind of on my heart tonight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 gram at least, and I'm going to mix it with my panning tailings,
Bam.
which are heavy metal. And so it's going to be a challenge.
Look at him. Yes,
you'll
let's go.
You'll at least find the picker right away, but you're going to have to take your time going through
Get-
those black sands, because
Yep.
there's going to be some fines in there. And a lot of prospectors will kind of go over the fines like, I don't need that. But guess what? The
Nice
fines
gold.
add up.
Susan says, looks great. Have a cheap black multi-riffle pan waiting. Wait, I heard family expanding. Jaron, another on the way?
No. That was-
Wow, Don.
No, that's past tense.
Dallas says test. Jim says nice. Christy Parham. We've met her. Wow. So if you guys didn't hear what he just said, I tell you what, you guys are going to miss out tonight. So make sure you guys are letting your friends know what's going on with this situation. Chris Hayes is being more than blessing the PB family this evening. So that being
He
said,
doesn't just look good, folks. He is
does.
good.
He looks
I can't
good.
hear him. I can't hear him. What can I say?
the last time,
Here, just
put him on. Put him on.
Okay.
The last time,
I
The
just
last
said
the
that not only does he look good, he is good.
the last time I saw Chris Hayes, this guy was looking okay. But tonight, I tell you what, he actually legitly looks good. I don't know if it's the salt and pepper or the double chin, but I love this guy and he looks
Double
good.
chin. Jesus, just because you have a beard so you can hide yours, you know. That's why OGs get beards, is to hide their double chins. Plus,
Oh,
you know, they
dude.
can eat later from the soup that
Yeah.
winds up in it.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
anyway, prospecting buddy family. It was on my heart. I wanted to. This is totally spontaneous, and I want to share the wealth.
Yeah.
And thanks for being here tonight, and thanks for letting me video bomb you, bro.
Yeah, as always, you know I love you. You did it before.
Oh, I
You'll do
did,
it-
didn't I?
You'll do it again.
And I
I'm
brought
sure.
something the last time too.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
sure.
remember what I brought.
I'm sure he's gonna do it again, guys. So
All right.
look forward to Mr. Sultan. I mean Chris Hayes. When whenever we do a podcast.
Oh, just so you know, I mean, I may look really young, way younger than you, even though I'm older than you. I was actually in the hospital with AFib 2 days ago.
No, I know.
Yeah, I
first
saw
time.
And here
that.
he is, healthy as a ham. So
Yeah. So,
killing it.
yeah. So I got to cut back on the 420.
So just FYI, guys, Chris Hayes in the building. This is one of my most favorited people as the PB family goes. We have moderators across the board. We have Tina, we have Chuck Bauer, Chuck Butler, Eric. We have, Steven. We have all the amazing individuals in the moderator board. So I promise you, what we have going for 2024 is going to be nuts. It's going to be wild. With this guy dropping in, you never know what's going to happen. With everything else going on, you never know what is going to happen. So with that being said, Chris, get out of here. Hijacking the podcast.
Well, I'm going to hit your refrigerator for some leftovers first.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. I don't doubt it one bit.
All right. Well, thanks, bro, for letting me crash the party.
Yeah, let me give you a hug.
Oh, yeah.
Let me give you a hug.
Okay.
I appreciate you coming over.
Okay.
My daughter was like, there's some weird man at my front door. I'm like, oh, it's Chris. Let him in.
Will you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Let go of my butt.
Oh, I like it, though. I'm just kidding. All right, I love you, brother, man.
Look at this, though. 7 grams
gorgeous.
from some
Absolutely
coffee cans.
gorgeous.
And there's some chunkers in
He's
there,
doing a
too.
great giveaway, guys. An absolutely great giveaway. There's a
That's
picker right there.
that's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
nice.
I even got a little nuggie in
Just
there.
absolutely
Mhm.
gorgeous.
But like I said, I'll make sure you got a picker, but you can have some few fines in there, and you're gonna have
Yes,
some
sir.
heavies and all that. And
Yes, sir.
I got to dry out some of my tailings because I have them in water. So I'll be able to ship out in about a week. So just get me the address.
So would you like to do the giveaway tonight?
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Bam, bingo, bango.
Oh yeah,
There it
giveaways
is.
for tonight.
So not only do we have 3 other insane items to give away, which if you look over there, don't say anything.
Ooh.
Boom.
Oh
and
my
boom.
I'm
God!
such a dork. I'm sorry.
Those 2.
I know.
That big guy, brand new. That guy, brand new. And then what you're giving away.
I know I'm on the board, but do
Yeah.
I get a chance to win too?
We'll see.
Okay.
You might as well get home, jump on here,
Yeah.
and then you can actually possibly be entered in to win.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get a Buster at Zips first.
All right, Chris, I love you, man.
Yeah, love you too.
Drive safe.
Yeah. See you, Arrow.
See you, buddy.
He said, see ya. All right, so with that being said, guys, we just had Chris Hayes in the building. My golly, just popped in, made things happen. So he has an insane pay dirt bag to give away for this evening. We have another couple of items that are going to be given away this evening. Yet we can't talk about that because every time I try to talk about a subject, the subject gets messed up by another subject. So with that being said, so we have our donation link. So this donation link, like I said, is going to help the PB family with giveaways. We do our spring giveaway. We do our summer giveaway. We do our Christmas giveaway. This last year, it's been kind of difficult to try to negotiate things with the Christmas giveaway. The year before last year, we had whose pay dirt did we have? We had Shane Klesch's pay dirt. We had
we gave away some D&J
Yukon.
too.
we gave away some Yukon pay dirt. We gave away Yukon Alley pay dirt. That pay dirt was phenomenal. I mean, the Yukon Alley pay dirt was crazy. I don't know if you remember that or not. The Yukon Alley, it was black with the gold Yukon Alley sticker on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I don't know what came out of it, but yeah.
Well, it was
slick
posted on.
packaging.
Yeah, but we gave away some crazy stuff. So with the donations, you guys, you're going to be able to help with a lot of the things going on in the PB family. And it doesn't have to be a massive donation. Something small helps a long way. And if you can donate more, donate more. But what I'm saying is in the retrospect of things, it helps in more ways than one. We're able to get kids involved with their parents to group digs absolutely free. We had a group dig back east last year, the year before last year, excuse me. That was absolutely phenomenal. We have the gem shows. If you're a rock hound, we have tons of different gems to give away. We have tons of different gems that would pique your interest in a heartbeat. And we're also connected to a lot of different individuals in the community as well. Rick Stash, with what he has going on. We have it's Casey
Dan Brown,
right
Muddy
now.
Miner.
Yeah, Money Miner. Guy is an absolute badass. He has Sarukas that help you sift to find those gems so much more quickly than you could find on Amazon. We have just a massive outreach. So those donations that come in, not only do they help with prospecting buddy, but they help every other individual that's connected to PB in a massive way. It's a huge thing to be able to help out and actually grow our outreach with so many different individuals. We love to promote every single person that does something positive for the community. Am I not right, Arrow?
No, you're absolutely right.
How many people have we, go for it. Take the stand.
Take the stand. I don't know how many people we help. We're big. We got massive group. With all we did a couple gym shows last year with Rob, and then of course the group dig at Cottonwood Gold Trails. And then we had one with that Raymond Corres, who was on here. He might still be, might not be. What's up? That set it up down at I think it's Ruthless Fortune in Colorado.
That's Ruthless Fortune. Yeah. That
Yeah.
claim is a private claim. It's not a GPAA claim, a public claim. It's a private claim. And they reached out and they said, Westmoreland and all those guys over there were just badass. They said, hey, you know what? Let's have some PB family come over. And it just was an absolute insane, great freaking group dig. It was awesome.
Yeah. If you join the group Finding Gold in Colorado, they post on there all the time. They're always finding. Yeah, Kevin Single,
badass individual. We had him on the podcast.
He's got 2 books out.
Yeah, if for any of you guys watching this evening has not seen who we're talking about, jump over to youtube.com/@prospecting buddy, and you'll see all these individuals on our podcast. We've had so many different amazing, positive individuals on our podcast to get you guys on the gold so fast, you can't even blink your eye. It's insane how many different amazing individuals we've had on the podcast to allow that to happen. It's crazy. Why does this chair keep doing that?
I don't know.
Trying to keep this stupid computer chair up.
Mojo Lucas says, please contact me if you're interested in helping veterans in Colorado experience our beloved addiction. Maybe we should try and get him on the podcast sometime just to talk about it.
Yeah, huge. I'm going to go ahead and post the donation link in the comments section, both on YouTube and on Facebook. And if that's something that you guys want to do, that would be absolutely amazing. And like I said, we are very upfront with everything going on. We don't have not one problem with letting every single person know exactly where every diamond dollar goes, because at the end of the day, this has been self-invested between me, Arrow, Rob McGuire, Chris, Tina with her snuffer bottle pouches. Every single thing has been self-invested. So all the donations that do come in are going to be right across the board, and every single one of you will be able to see just how crazy things will go for the 2024 season in a
And if you
positive
want to
way.
donate something to give away, just reach out to
Or that
me
too.
or the mods or Jaren, and just let us know. We'll send you an address. You can send it and
Yep.
put the name with it that you want to give it away as, and
Yep.
we'll give it away.
Yeah, seriously. That's the crazy thing too, is we reached out to Pat Keene. We reached out to a lot of different individuals. And it was pretty crazy. We weren't expecting the outreach that we got, but we've donated 2 A52S sluices. We've donated a ton of thermoforms, a ton of adventure sluices from Dave and Tim. Phenomenal guys. I mean, hearts of freaking gold. Good old Montana boys that just want to see the community thrive. Josh Reinke, from Reinke Mining Services, he donated a lifetime membership or a yearly membership. I mean, those kind of things right there are what this community is about. Folks that can't necessarily afford things, but you jump on the PB family and you get taken care of. I promise you what, you're going to be able to jump on gold very fast. It's absolutely insane what we've been able to accomplish just in the 3 years we've been doing this. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and post the link here in the comments section on Facebook and then on YouTube as well. If that's something, like I said, you guys are able to do, then that would be absolutely awesome. That's something that'll help us grow as a community. And then also at the same time, we'll be able to donate more equipment. We have 2 things over in the corner. I'm not going to show you guys till the end of the podcast. But we have some insane things to give away. And they're brand spanking new. It's not like they're used equipment that's been used or anything like that. They're brand spanking new, ready for you guys to rock and roll for preseason. Get out there in the spring, slap that thing down, and know that PB made it happen for you. Like it's the giveaway is going to be a ton of fun. We have, like Tina says, we have snuffer bottles to give away. And a couple other things that I can't talk about.
I'm just going to throw something out there. This is a
go for it.
little bit extreme. It's a little crazy. I haven't spoken with anybody about this, but, excuse me, getting over this cold.
Of course, you can donate gold. If you want to donate gold.
Well, what I was thinking was
Yep.
they could donate gold, but we could do it for one prize. When we get enough gold donated to equal 1 ounce, we could do a big giveaway.
Oh, there you go. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a good
So if
idea.
you guys are interested in that, message us, hit us up for addresses, whatever.
Yeah.
It's
a great
let
idea.
us know, and we'll, and you all can be part of the big prize.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. I mean, like I said, all the donations that come into the Prospecting Buddy family, they all get shot back out to you guys in a big way. So if we have a massive amount of donations, we will specifically cut those things into different areas for group digs, for kids to get out there, kids' little booklets for them to write on and draw on. We have gem shows where we are actually giving away gems. We don't just have a gem booth and you guys got to buy something. We are giving shit away from that gem booth. The group dig, same thing. Every group dig that we've done, we've given away massive prizes. We had a piece of Bonanza gold that was set in quartz, that was raw, that we gave away back east, that Rob McGuire hosted. Ben Shears, shout out to Ben Shears, you helped. Jan Drake, he helped with that group dig. And it was over at Cottonwood Gold. Cottonwood. God, I always get it mixed up. It's like a big name, but Jim McIntyre, he helped with that. We did the group dig over there back east. It was a phenomenal group dig. Everybody had a ton of fun. Joe Brickner, I love you. I know we had our separate ways, but Joe Brickner helped a ton. You could dredge over there. You can high bank over there. Joseph Bossy, he is a dedicated PB member since day one. He helped in more ways than one.
Ben Shears.
Ben Shears, like I said, Ben Shears. He was so every donation that comes into this, guys, you got to understand that it gets right back out to the community in such a big way. The giveaways that we've done, ask Casey Lawson. Casey Lawson built me my first high banker for a tall guy.
He was in here just a little bit ago. I don't know if he still is.
Yeah, Casey, massive individual, massive supporter. So that any donations that come into this, you guys have to realize that those donations don't go anywhere other than back into the community. Dave and Tim from Dream Mat, we have a negotiation where he is able to support the PB family with thermoforms in more ways than we can possibly imagine. So if we continue to keep this train going in such a positive note, we can have thousands of more kids and adults that are in the beginning stage of prospecting out on the field and enjoying themselves and really putting down the cell phone, really putting down the tablet and the TV and the cable, and getting people out there and enjoying the outdoors more than we've ever thought possible. Now, on the flip side of that, we have people that are like, well, I don't want people on my spot. I don't want people over here. And I understand that. But at the same time, the people that are bringing such more knowledge and bringing such more amplitude to the community is actually helping grow our bigger fight against people who are making rules to where we can't go and dig. We can't go and enjoy ourselves. We can't go and dig in this spot or that spot. You see what I mean? So at the end of the day, we're growing a infantry, a family, to allow us to go and enjoy ourselves like we did back in the 1800s, like we did back in the 1900s, and enjoy ourselves and do as we please in a respectful manner toward the land. Does that make sense, Arrow?
Absolutely. Sorry, I'm reading through comments here.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. No worries at all. No worries at all. We have some of these here. Let's see here. Let's read some of these. Let's see. So we have so many comments. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Rick Stash, beginning of the comments. I've been here since the beginning of PB. We are here to get you guys on good gold. And that's all it boils down to. When you have someone that jumps in and says, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Where do I, yada, yada, yada. Join PB, put a post up. You'll have 15 to 20 comments, not only people on PB, but in your state that says, hey, come with me. Let's go dig. Let's go have some fun. And you will make a friend that you will never, ever think twice on. It's pretty crazy. Let's see. Roland says, hello, all my friends. Leonard says, way cool. Don Wentz says, first donation. Robert Ely says 1 ounce for a Christmas giveaway. Well, I'll tell you what, Robert, if we get enough donations, we can definitely do an ounce giveaway. And we're talking something wild. And it won't just be an ounce. It'll be something you can put that ounce through. So if we get enough donations, we can make that happen.
Ooh, and that's going to be a big basket.
And mind you guys, you guys will know in real time exactly the amount of donations we have. It's not going to be behind, you see some of the folks that say, well, yeah, we'll take donations. You guys will see up front in person. Well, not necessarily, but you guys will see exactly what's going on. You guys will get screenshots. You guys will get live videos. Every single podcast we do, we say we hit this marker, we hit that marker. And once we hit that big marker that Robert thinks we're going to hit, we'll talk about it.
You should go back and read what Robert just said again.
Well, I'm scrolling down from top to bottom. Rick says, I'll donate. Stash digs big holes. Yes, you do, big dog. Joseph G. Bossy in the building. He says, I just tried the donation link. Hope it worked. Great time. Don't forget, hug Jess. Love Casey Lawson and his stuff. Yeah, Casey Lawson, man. He built me my first. So I've dealt with high bankers. I'm 6'5". Casey said, hey, it only costs this much. Material cost. Casey built me a high banker on material cost and sent it to me to my door. No problems. I've had that high banker still till this day. And I use that thing every single summer because of how well it works. Phenomenal product. Casey, I pray to God that you get back in because your craftsmanship just supersedes anything I've ever seen.
I've got like 3 or 4 of its sluices.
My high banker works so well and it's so easily put together and put away. It takes me 5 minutes and my shit's put away. And it's just solid as a rock. Let's see. Sideways Sherry says, Don Went, you're such a troublemaker. Yeah, that's Don for you. Gotta love Don, though. Don makes things happen. Don Went understands. One of the first people I talked to was Don. Don said, you know what, Jaron? If that's what you want to try to do is create a community like that, then that's fine. Let's make it happen. Because I was terrified. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Don says, just do it. Here we are, 8.4 thousand members later. Group digs from left to right, East Coast, West Coast. I mean, it's been crazy stuff. And we'll talk about the West Coast group digs, mind you, here in a little bit. Let's see here. Doug says, I hope he gets back up and running soon. Me too. Don says, that thermoform looks awesome. It's on my want list. I agree. Rick says, thank you, Dave and Tim. You guys did me a solid. So, Dave, if you're watching, yes, sir. Let's see. Tina says, awesome. Let's go. Don. Joseph says, Don, mine just came in the mail, but I haven't tried it yet. It's a lot more rugged in person. Yes, it is. David Lont says 100%. Chris A says, back home. Chris, good to see you back in the building. Other than in person. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, salt and pepper. Let's see. Robert E. Lee says, no. I said I will donate 1 ounce for a Christmas giveaway.
So we could either, depending if we get enough, we could do 2 giveaways, or we could do 1 giveaway. I don't know. It's up to you guys to make this happen. We'll see.
Wow.
Thank you, Robert.
So you guys, backstory on Robert Lee. And it blows my mind with Robert Lee. This guy, to me, is one of those guys that you'll never meet in your lifetime. And if you do, you'll be a lucky individual to meet a guy like that. So in the beginning of PB, Robert Lee reached out to me. And he sent me pictures of his Frankenstein banker.
I'm sure some of you have seen it. It's pretty impressive.
Have. If they've been a longtime PB member, they've seen it. They know.
You should post a picture of it again, Robert.
Yeah, Robert, if you could. So Robert reached out, and I sent him my personal cell phone number, and we talked about certain situations and problems and this, that, and the other. And I literally enjoyed every single time he'd call me. I'd be laying in my bed ready to go to sleep, and I'd see Robert Lee on my phone, and I lay back. I'm like, fuck, okay. And we talk and talk and talk, and we talk about all this different stuff that's going on, whether it be in the community or with him in his own little area in Alaska. But the craziest thing to me is the guy is barefoot 95% of the time when he's out there shoveling, and he has a full-blown nice ass shovel, flat. It's not a spade, it's a flat. He's just shoveling all summer long into this big ass Frankenstein banker that he has, and he's barefoot. And all of his friends call him a specific name. And it blew my mind, because here's a guy that's out in Alaska that, he's not a big social media guy. He's not a big, I need to be talked about kind of guy. He's just his own individual. And here he is reaching out to me and saying, this, that, and the other. And hey, how's it going? And what's going on with this? And I'd love to teach people and do my own videos. And to me, it felt like a sense of pride. It felt like a sense of worth, because, Robert is willing to reach out to the PB family, to myself, and say, let's do this, let's do that. What about this idea? Or how do you want to do this or do that? And to me, when you have another human reach out to you like that and really show love and compassion and appreciation, right then and there, you feel like you've done something right. So A, shout out to you, Robert, for the love and the appreciation you've given me. And B, shout out to what you're trying to do for the PB family. Absolutely.
And if you guys want to get to know him a little better, go to Prospecting Buddy on YouTube. He's been on the show before. So
he's been on the show. He's been on the show, guys. He's been on the show. Absolutely phenomenal podcast. Make sure you subscribe over there. We're not one of those families that are like, you have to subscribe and like and share. And we don't care. If that's what you want to do, then do it. We're not out to try to have the biggest subscriber base. Like, we don't give a shit. We want to grow our family. You know what I mean? Like, we don't.
It'll happen. It'll just, kind of like PB's been doing. It's got its own legs. So
its own legs.
That's all you guys. So thanks.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, you guys want to jump on there, check out the podcast episodes. It's a lot of fun stuff. We have cool podcasts from the most amazing people. In 2024, what's crazy is we have a lot of people actually pre-scheduled. So if you look at our podcasts last year and the year before, we were kind of like last minute fly kind of deal. This year, we have everything planned out. We have commercials. It's going to be crazy stuff. And the commercials are not just like, oh gosh, the commercials help you with the equipment that you want or you're looking for. And you get discounts. It's going to be crazy. It'll be something that the community has never seen before. And they're going to be blown away. Oh, I can save, this amount of money on this. And it's the same thing that I've wanted to buy for years. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. All right. Doug Morris says, donating a gram is only 10 buckets at my spot. I'll do that this season for sure. Bam. Right there. Bingo. Doug, I'm going to get over there. We have to make another group dig over where we had our very first group dig.
Riggins?
Just for nostalgia, man. And you loved Riggins, right, Arrow, when I brought you over there?
I didn't get to go to Riggins. Oh, but yeah, when we drove through on the road trip.
I stopped there specifically for
no. Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't go to that exact spot, but yeah, we went
Right.
to a pretty awesome bar. Right off the top, just scraping
Gorgeous.
this big bar. You're getting some gold and
Gorgeous.
incredible scenery.
Gorgeous. Yes, Doug, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known Riggins. And then when we were on our 9-day road trip, on our way home after having 1,000 million mosquito bites and a 3rd-degree sunburn that I actually did peel really bad from.
Yeah, he was toasted, Braille.
I still stopped in Riggins and showed Arrow and Rob, and they were blown away. Completely, we drove over on the bed, Doug, and it was just gorgeous.
Gorgeous
Absolutely
garnets
gorgeous.
there too. Just very vibrant red garnet.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Joseph says, I can't wait to get out and try it out. I have dozens of dream mats, but the thermoform is my first. Tons of fun. Steven says, Riggins was badass. Great memories forever. Steven, we have to get you over here again, my love. You are
we
just
need
a
to go down
badass.
and dig with him too.
Over there. Yes, I agree. Totally agree. Let's see. Set $10 for you guys. Jason, I love you, man. I appreciate it. Any donations is good donations. At the end of the day, like I said, any donations is good donations. It helps out the PB family. If you guys are able to donate, please donate. It helps out with group digs, things like that. And we will have it on the Facebook page and on the website when we do get the website up and running. We are in the works of the website. And like we were talking about with Rick Stash and other individuals, we do have a 5 sweatshirt selective minimum for the sweatshirts that have the gold, and it's going to be a signature select for like probably 5 people. We might do 3, we might do just 2, but it's going to be a very selective. So by purchasing that sweatshirt, you guys will probably get something extra. I'll probably add something badass that I have around here, maybe a piece of gold. I don't know what it is, but by buying one of those, you guys will probably get something badass, I'm sure. But yeah, so anyways, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty with the GPAA and LDMA. These people over there have been nothing but phenomenal to us as a family. Insane. I'm actually blown away with the amount of positivity and the amount of things that Dominic Ritchie, Amber White, GPAA as a company has been able to do for the PB family. Blows me away. And just recently, we were able to, after 3 years, you guys, as a PB family, make it into the PB magazine as a full spread. So a lot of you individuals don't know how much it costs to get into a full spread or a half spread. But for the PB family to make its way into something that's been around since we've all been doing this
Forever.
long
It feels
time.
like forever for us.
For us to be able to get into something like that it's more than an accomplishment. It's something that signifies us as a piece of concrete, a grounding, a affirmation of, yes, this is what we need to be doing. Dominic Ritchie is doing crazy things these years. In the last 2-3 years, he's making moves. And then you also have other things going on with the History Channel. I can't say too many things because it's under contract, but you have other things going on with TV shows and things like that. But backing ourselves up as the PB family to where we're at right now and where we feel like we need to be next year and the year over, to make it into the PB magazine is just phenomenal. What's that?
Sorry,
Spit it out.
Just reading comments.
If
Colin
I'm reading something,
Colin Pride says, "Whose toes I gotta suck for a sweatshirt?"
oh
God!
Oh damn!
Oh my God!
We're gonna go after toes. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Holy moly, bud. So I'm gonna show you guys right now the spread. So mind you, I'm gonna tell you guys some honest to God things that I pray that you guys take into consideration. It's all in seriousness, and what I tell you guys and what I say to you guys, just appreciate the value on it, because I don't want people to sit here and say any other comments that doesn't need to be said on certain situations. If you guys have been around long enough, you guys will completely understand what I'm about to say with things that have made it and things that haven't made it. Excuse me. So with that being said, without further ado, I'll go ahead and add these, and then you guys can take a look at what we officially made into the spread. So mind you, every single person that is included in this, as far as the PB family goes, you guys are all well loved and respected. And every single person that's included in this means that the contribution that you've made has been more of an impact on my life in general. It's not just PB. It's what you guys have made an impact on in my life. The guy who thought this was never going to be nothing came to something, and here we are today, and your photos were included. I made both that piece on the left and right side, and the people that were included in both those spreads were the people that have made the most impact in my life. Now, mind you, I've had friends since I've been in diapers, and I'm still good friends with a few of those. But the people who made it in this spread, in a magazine, in GPAA and LDMA, that means the most to me, and I hold near and dear to my heart. If you were included in these photos, you've meant something to me since day one, all the way up to 3 years now, running strong at 8.4 thousand members. And if you are in these photos, that is enough to say to you that you've made a massive impact. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and show these photos. I'm going to show the first one. We'll give it a couple of minutes for you guys to actually look through these photos and actually take a look at what's in that spread. Another thing I want to say before I actually show the first photo is, if anybody wants a copy, I have a certain select amount of copies, and I'm willing to send a copy. Now, mind you, I don't have 1,000 copies. I have a very, very minimum amount of copies. And if someone does want a copy, we'll get it figured out and sort and seg and figure out what we got to do to get a copy sent your way. And then from there, we'll talk about some of the other crazy things, and then we'll get our giveaway going. But with that being said, I'm going to show you guys the first spread and the individuals that were included in this spread that I created. And then you guys can see the second part of the page, which is the full spread. And then we will talk a little bit more about some other good stuff. Arrow, go ahead and spit it out, man. You got a little smirk on your face.
I'm responding to Don. That's all.
What is he talking about? Chocolate again?
No. He said his magazine got tore up in shipping, but it's readable. And I said, what's going to say? So the pictures are okay?
So let me look at some of these comments real quick. Let's see. Oh, geez. Oh, they're roasting me. Oh, geez. Oh, Dave, really, bro? Dave, you got to roast me too. Bigfoot toes? Whatever, Dave. We're no longer friends anymore. Whatever, Dave. Get out of here. Jeez Louise. Let's see. Okay, it's totally amazing experience. Darren started as a Sasquatch part. Yes, I did. Thanks, Don. Yeah, I got something for you, bud. Doug says, I thought he said 2 toes. Dave, Bigfoot toes. I'm a lifetime member, LDMA, GPA, and Josh. Still to this day, I've not made it on a claim, but the number of awesome people I have met already paid for itself in the book. I agree. That just priceless, Mr. Collins. So that toe jam might be a little sticky. Wow, really done. Bobby says, Dominic Ritchie is awesome, and GPAA and LDMA is an awesome group and great prospecting family. They really are. Cliff Summer, I'm lifetime LDMA and GPA and only ever been on their places. Colin, you're on my crew. I will get you a silver shirt. No, Colin's Dundee now. He's Dundee. Let's see. Loves you back. Jaron Colnane, Susan Watkins. Thank you for including me. It was an honor. Joseph, you're a badass individual. You have no clue how amazing of a person you are. Michael, hell yes, brother. Thank you again. Dallas, no harm done. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and post this photo up. If you guys see yourself, drop a comment. This is crazy. Being able to have a spread like this with such a reputable, amazing company, and not even a company, a family that's been doing this since the buzzard. Like it blows my mind to know that what we're doing as a family is making an impact for every single one of you to actually enjoy your life outside of your main life, your wife,
for
your
groups
kids.
like GPAA want to help us expand that. That's awesome.
and just
that,
make
that,
a
that
massive
thought
family.
of making this a culture together.
And it's hard to do that in today's society, Arrow. It's extremely hard, is it not? It's hard to make a family actually enjoy themselves because, as you say, the word family, you hear, I don't want to deal with my uncle. I don't want to. But we're able to make this fine gray line, and we walk across this fine gray line somehow year after year, and it's bliss.
I don't know where I heard it, read it. It's been a long time, and I'm probably going to butcher it a little bit. So some say that Rome fell because they could not sustain community, and the reason they could not sustain community was because they could not create community. So we're all doing it. That's
all we've been
special.
doing. That's the crazy thing.
That's
we're not
big thing to me. Anyways.
That's what blows my mind is we're not forcing shit. If you want it, it's there, and we're here for you. No matter who you are, we're here for you. You need help? We got you. You want to look at a product? Hey, join a giveaway. You might win it. There's no more supersede than that. If you want it, it's there. If you need knowledge, it's there. You see what I mean? It's a concept that I feel like a lot of people on social media should have already gone to. But I feel like there's always that extra little snake that's like, oh, well, I have to make sure I'm taken care of before these people are taken care of. What's the point? What's the point of that? There's no point, right? Oh, fuck you, Arrow. Jeez Louise. You're not helping. Oh, other than that, guys, check this photo out real quick. Take a look. Take a look. Oh my goodness. That's not even the full photo. Looks like they cut it out. So, all right. So I'm going to grab the magazine. Yeah, they gave you that photo gave you 2% of everything. Hold on, guys. So Amber White reached out a while back, and we tried to do the best we could with figuring out what we wanted to do and how we wanted to do it. So if you look at the camera here, everybody. So from top to bottom, if you look, we have Rick Stash, Christy Parham. I can actually name every single person in here. James Dale, Doug Morris on our first group dig. We have Carlos from Whitewater. And then you come up here, you have Chuck Butler, you have Chris Hayes, you have Rob McGuire in the fine corner. I'll see if I can pop it out. This was at our Gem and Mineral show back east, right? Let's see if I can do this, guys. Let's see if I can make this happen. Right.
Move up, up.
Oh, geez, this is a nightmare. But yeah, if you guys look, I'm sorry, I'm trying the best I can here. If you guys look at all the individuals, look at that badass individual right there. You guys look, Paul Scheiber, we have Sergio, Mr. Robert Lee in the building. And then you look over here, we have Joseph Bossi. Let's see who else we got here. We have so many amazing individuals on this first part of the spread. And just amazing individuals. Every single one of you guys have contributed to what we do. Keith Roop. We have Keith Roop in the building right there. We have the other group dig we did. I mean, it's just absolutely phenomenal. Jason. And then we have something that I wrote that I'll pop up and have you guys read real quick. That talks about what we've been able to do. It's absolutely phenomenal what we've been able to do in the last 3 years. It just blows my mind. So hopefully you guys can read this. Gosh, horrible photo. Jeez Louise, who took that photo? But like I said, at the end of the day, it's been such a blessing. GPAA has really made a big impact on all of us, and some of us haven't because we've had people that has allowed us on their claims and things like that. But I tell you what, this edition from Gold Prospectors is something that I'll always cherish, and I'm hoping some of you guys cherish.
Pretty cool.
It's something that we've been wanting since the start of PB, and Amber White, shout out to you, Amber, Dominic, all the guys and gals on the publishing team, on the editor side of things. You guys really made it happen over there. And so this second half of the broadcast for our podcast is going to be, oh, spit it out.
I'm coughing, dude.
No, you're reading what Don just said. Jeez Louise. Yeah, Doug, that was brutal. I tried to pop up the pictures and it just wasn't happening. It just was not going to happen. So we got some comments here. Oh my gosh, really? That is really awesome. I had no idea. Christy, you are dirty girl pay dirt. I tell you what, Christy, if you need to make that happen, get your ass over here. Let's make it happen. We gave out some of your pay dirt and people absolutely was floored. So, I mean, in all reality, get your butt over here. Let's get your shit published. Let's make it happen. It's a no-brainer. It's definitely a no-brainer. Let's see here. What magazine? GPAA. Susan, yes, GPAA. Doug says, no pics of me crawling around in flooded culvert. I had to pick. Let's see. I really miss PBE. This really warms my heart. I hope it does. We're trying to kick ass and take names. So with that being said, we're going to take one more 5-minute break. I know it's tough. We're going to take one more 5-minute break, and then we're going to be doing the giveaway and talking about what we have going on for group digs and the events for 2024. What's up, Arrow?
I was just going to say, you guys don't even know what's coming. It's going to be good.
Have no clue. No clue. No clue at all. So stick around. I know this is going to be a little bit longer podcast than usual, but I tell you what, it's always worth it, as it always is. Right, Arrow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, we're going to take one more 5-minute break, and I will see you guys in 5 minutes. Stick around. See you guys soon. What's going on, everybody? We're back in the building. Hopefully everybody was able to take a quick bathroom break and make things happen. Let's see here. So we got a few comments we'd run through real quick. Let's see. Alan Barnett says, can't wait to meet up with more of you guys. Get over to the Monroe show so I can meet you, buddy. Let's do it to it. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. I like a shirt. Yes, Susan, we will be getting the website up in the next 2 weeks. I've had a lot of shit going on over in my neck of the woods as far as family goes, doing the pantry, as you saw. We got a lot of stuff going on, but in the next 2 weeks, we'll have the website up and running full force. The contact zone is what we're going to be calling it, for you guys to be able to jump into the state that you live in, jump on with a representative and make it happen. So it's going to be pretty wild. It's going to be pretty damn crazy. Let's see. Monroe Show. Yeah, Colin. That's right. Monroe Show, my dude. Let's see. Alan says, been with this group since the beginning of my gold ride. Yes, sir. Ben Shear says, Indiana Golden Treasure Show, February 18th. Fairgrounds, Lebanon, Indiana. Sweet deal. Good freaking deal. Doug, yes, we were going to put you in as the Idaho representative for the website. We got around to probably, I think, 14 representatives around the United States. And I think that's where we stopped before we decided to come up with a better website. We have a lot of people trying to jump on through their cell phone because they don't have computer access or they just don't want to jump on computer. This time around, it's going to be different. You can jump on with your phone or your computer and get the same access. So it's going to be bread and butter for sure. Rick Stash says, those on my crew will get a t-shirt for 2024 season. Badass, dude. Badass. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the giveaway. Evergreen Prospector says, what's the topic tonight? So the topic, obviously, as we all know, is going to be GPAA, LDMA. We are actually joining with GPAA from a good friend in GPAA. Is going to allow us, the PB family, to be able to prosper in such a better and bigger way. I haven't got the link set up and all things like that, but I'm working on some of the links to allow us to not only thrive with your membership and with what's going on in the community, but thrive as well as helping the PB family grow with our group digs and things like that. And I can't get too much into it. It's still under wraps. I can't talk about it too much, but on the flip side of that, we got something else crazy to talk about. And what's that, Arrow?
Oh, I think we got some giveaways, don't we?
I think we do.
You got some stuff over there, right?
I think I might on my desk. I
Stop
think
by
I might.
You stopped by Harbor Freight on the way home?
I think I stopped somewhere even better. So we do have a giveaway to do tonight, you guys, and tonight is going to be an absolutely insane giveaway. We have a 1-year membership to a specific place. We have something else that's called a thermoform to give away, and then we also have something even crazier. I wouldn't say crazier, equally as crazy to give away.
It's all crazy.
Yeah. It's equally crazy, I guess you could say. I don't know how to explain it other than that. The donations, as live as we are right now, I'll tell you guys exactly what the hell are you laughing about?
I'm just reading comments. Just keep going. You're fine. Keep going.
At least tell me what you're laughing about.
Alan Burnett says they will have a sluice eventually. Laugh out loud.
Eventually, you guys will win something. Chuck Bauer says, Jaron has that look going. Yes, I do. It looks pretty damn good. I don't know. I mean, might be wrong, but to me, it looks good. We'll give it our best shot. Come summertime, it's going to be down to here, and I'm sure Don will give me shit about it. But, yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. So as far as our donations goes, in the last 2 hours, we have already raised $240.58 from 8 different donations. So we are 2 donations away from closing down what we will be giving away to each and every individual that has donated will be receiving something awesome to their door. So we're literally, I'm not shitting you guys, $60 away from the $300 mark. We have 2 people left to give away some awesome stuff. So if you guys want to donate, the donation button's sitting there right on the comment section. I believe I posted it. I don't know where this is going to. That's going to YouTube. And then on Facebook, it's right there. Bam. So if you guys want to donate for the last time tonight, me bumping my gums about it on the Facebook page, it's right there. On the YouTube page, it's right there. You guys want to donate, let's hit that $300 mark. Let's make it happen. We have 2 more.
Send the link in the comments.
Yeah, I just did both
Oh, okay.
on Facebook and on
Alright.
YouTube. Let's hit that $300 mark. Let's make this happen. We have 2 other individuals that we're going to be sending some crazy stuff to.
There it is.
You guys are going to get some extra decals. You guys might get a sweatshirt. You guys might get a gold pay dirt bag. You guys might get a gem pay dirt bag. I can't say what you guys are going to get, but you guys, every single one of you out of the first 10 is going to get something awesome. So let me shut up about the whole donation thing. Those are the links. Don says not showing. Oh, geez, Louise. Here. Bam. Right there, Don. Big dog. Bam. So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys what we're going to give away tonight. It's going to blow your mind. So unfortunately, my headphones won't reach to those individuals over there in the corner. So let me go ahead and grab these guys. I'm going to put them up on the camera and let you guys see what we're giving away tonight. Arrow, are you ready for this?
I am absolutely ready for this.
Rick Stesh says, can I send Venmo? We haven't set a Venmo up. Rick, yeah, for anybody else, if you guys cannot do PayPal, I will set a Venmo up and I will have Venmo or Cash App or whatever else on our Facebook page. I didn't even think about that. PayPal is like the go-to. But yeah, Rick, I'll make sure something happens with Venmo. We'll make it happen. So with that being said, let's go ahead and show you guys the giveaway items for tonight. The first, the second, and then the third one, I will tell you right after I show you the first and second. So with that being said, let me go ahead and grab them and show you guys real quick.
Here we go.
So the first giveaway item,
He can't hear me right now. He looks like such a
It's going to
dad.
be one of those bad boys.
Look at that thing. I want to try one of those out, man. Look at that. It's amazing.
Now, that does come with that guy, as you guys know.
Thanks for the donations, Pat, David.
Of course.
Appreciate you guys.
Most definitely. So let's see if we've hit that $300 mark. Where are we at? We are $315 with 13 donations. Look at that. We just killed it. Blew it out of the ballpark.
Thanks.
Jaron
guys.
has the flair. Yes, I do. Thank you guys for all your donations. Like I said, you guys will see in real time every single dime, dollar, and nickel that is spent on the PB family. And all the giveaways that we do, you guys see exactly where it's going. Yukon Alley in the building. Yukon, I love you. I love your husband. You guys are badass. Keep posting that content. You guys are freaking bad at the bone. Did you see that freaking the freaking what is that?
Tusk.
Yeah,
The tusk.
dude.
Yeah, that was pretty badass.
Bingo. That was wild.
That's what they said when they found it. Bingo!
I know. Wow. Blew my mind. I'm like, yes, I need to see more of this. Yukon Alley, you guys are kicking ass and taking names. I tell you what, you guys are badass. So we have the thermoform to give away tonight. We have the A52 to give away tonight. And then as the third thing to give away is a 1-year membership to GPAA. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Pretty good stuff. We've been blessed, you guys. We've been blessed. That's all I can say. Arrow,
Absolutely.
what can you say out of your own mouth? What can you say and how you felt about the PB family, man? Like, seriously.
Dude, like I don't want to say it's a stupid saying, but saying I said earlier, you know, being able to create community and be a part of that and get to know people and meet you and go on road trips and potentially go other places around the country and maybe around the world, because there's a couple guys I talk to quite frequently because of this. And yeah, wow, never. I mean, just sitting here doing this is pretty awesome
It's
too.
fucking wild.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so wild. Excuse my language, but it's so wild to be able to. It's so wild to be able to sit back and say, you know what? Let's have some fun with it. Let's just do our shit. You know, I am who I am. You are who you are, and Rob and everybody else. And let's just throw all these people in this ring and let's see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of surprised at where we're at, just where we're sitting, and that makes me even more excited for potentially things to come.
It's wild. It's wild. You know, we had to take some time off. I mean, and we've talked about this throughout this whole podcast, and I'm not going to bump my gums anymore. I know you guys have been on here long enough, but you know, at the end of the day, we've been at this for 3 years, and it's been a tough thing to incorporate, you know, with having my son born in December and having my daughters and full-time job, and it's been a tough reality. But at the end of the day, I always come back and I say, you know what? All the people that's been on this podcast, I'm saying something important, Arrow, and you just told.
I'm just trying to shut my trap because I'm just reading comments. And
yeah. No, like I said, it's been crazy. It's been a great experience. All the people I've met, all the things that we've given away. I couldn't want it any other way. I've done so many different, what I would call hobbies in my life. And one thing that instantly went from a hobby to something that I want to chase as a career has never been so real to me. And getting the amount of appreciation towards something we've worked so hard on in the last 3 years really confirms just what we're trying to do as a family and as a whole. So with that being said, I'll shut the hell up. Let's get that name wheel going and make it happen. Miners Rule in the building. Good to see you, Miner.
hey, what's up, buddy?
He's always been a huge supporter. So let's go ahead and get this name wheel going. We'll get these things given away, and I pray that the folks that need them the most make it happen. So I'm going to go ahead and get this name wheel going. While I'm doing that, honest to God, I really want every single one of you guys to really say in the comments what PB has done for you in a positive way. If we can get some comments in here to explain what PB has done for you in a positive way, I'd really appreciate that. And that's something that we can look forward to reading and possibly actually making more things happen with those comments. We're becoming good friends with GPAA. We're becoming good friends with Amber White, which is the publicist. Bad individual, bad to the bone. Dominic Ritchie, he has some crazy plans for the group digs that are happening in GPA and LDMA. They have a lot of cool stuff going on right now. In fact, if you jump over there, Dominic right now is doing $500 of gold given away free from the chapters of the LDMA. If you guys jump over there, they got some crazy stuff going on. Crazy stuff. Insane stuff over there. Cool stuff going on. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get some names. So I'm going to put a comment down here. And once I put that comment down here, go ahead and put your first and last name. It'll double up with your name, obviously, from Facebook or from YouTube, and then your name in the comment. Don't do it right now until I put the comment down there that says go. And that way we don't get confused. With that being said, let's see, meeting the family I never knew I had but needed so bad. Joseph, we're here for you. But with that being said, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to put a comment down here. The second you see my comment, Jaron Colnane, the host of the PB podcast, Digging Deeper. Second you see that, put your first and last name, and then I can drop it in the name of wheels, and it'll be super fast, super easy. We can make it happen. Can we do both Facebook and YouTube? No. So if you're on Facebook and you're watching from Facebook, put it on Facebook. If you're watching from YouTube, put it on YouTube. I don't want to have to do double names, as you guys have seen in the 51 episodes we've done. It's a pain in the ass. Takes way too long. If you're watching on YouTube, put it on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, put it on Facebook. Don't put it on both because it's just a complete nightmare. So with that being said, the first thing we will be giving away is the thermoform from Dream Mat from Mr. Dave and Tim Peterson from Dream Mat USA. Shout out to you guys. Love you guys. You guys are an amazing supporter of the PB family. You guys have tech that is just through this world. And I pray and hope that we can make things happen in the future. We do have, in our 5-minute breaks, we do have crazy things happening with that. I'm not going to talk about it too much, but we do have some of the most amazing companies in the industry that are willing to jump in on that 5-minute commercial to let you guys not only see what they have going on in the up and coming years or months with new product, but also discounts that you will not find other than exclusively on our podcast. So with that being said, I'd love to talk about the group digs, but obviously we've got too much to say in one podcast. So with that being said, I'm going to drop a comment right now, and then we will get going on the wheel of names. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and read through some of the comments. And we're
Pulling at my heartstrings, man.
All right, so let's see here. So, all right. All right, so let's see. Don Wen is the first and foremost bigger community people that somehow accept my humor. Just more friends online since my social circle locally sucks other than other prospectors. Robert says friendship. Jason AU Colorado says always there to answer questions and help when I help, and I help when I can. Susan says you all have taught me so much, where to look and stream and how to pan. Larry Hayes says met some really cool people from here. Miners right, miners rule. Gold Miner says friends. Christopher England says open me up to new products, amazing people. Joseph Gill says meeting the family I've never knew I needed so bad. Alan Barnett says the community as a whole has helped me grow as a prospector and keeps me excited and wanting to pay it forward. Michael Schmidt says information camaraderie. I agree. Bobby Bingham II says it has given me brothers and sisters in this prospecting group. Love you all. We love you too, buddy. David Lont says link works and PB has shown me there are a lot more like-minded people out there. Let's team up. I agree 110, dude. 110. Lee Skilling says, can we do both Facebook and YouTube? We talked about that a little bit. Mojo says, this disabled veteran found his true family. Appreciate it. And I hope you have, man. We are there for you 110, dude. Never will we ever put our back toward you, man. You got us. Let's see. Jaron not getting confused. Wait, that's possible. Gum bumping. Yes, I'm pretty good at that. Christy says, Arrow said it. It's community. I've learned so much. Michael says, gave me people to reach out to, get help on prospecting, and meet some really awesome people that are now family. Appreciate that, Michael. That's why you have been included in that GPAA collage over there, man. You mean the world to me, my dude. You have reached out to me when I've had a lot of tough things going on personally from my cell phone to see what's going on and check in on me. So with that being said, I appreciate you more than you know, man. Chuck Bauer says, PB has brought a benefit of amazing friends, family, and beautiful meaningful contribution into expanding into something amazing and amazing group digs. I agree, 110%. Moved 3K miles away to Alaska and was able to meet people in a whole new state. Thanks, PB. Nilo Taylor, you've been there since day one, man. The very first giveaway when I was sitting in that garage, nervous as all hell. And you made me feel more comfortable than I've ever been. So I appreciate you, Nilo. Rick Stash, I was closed up for a long ass time. PB opened me up and I was able to establish good ground for all of us. Rick, again, man, you have no clue how much you've done for the PB family, especially with Arrow and myself and James Dale. James has appreciated you more ways than one. I have, and especially Arrow. Arrow talks nothing but positivity about you all the time. Anytime we have a discussion that includes you in Washington, you come up, man, every single time. So you've definitely, aside from everything else in this community, you have really made a massive impact on PB. Really have.
Huge pioneer spirit.
Yeah, big time, big time. Let's see here. So now we're gonna start jumping into the names. Let's see. Okay, so now it's time. Let's just say small world, all family. Let's go get it. I'm here to help you. I agree, 100%. All right, so Errol, if you want to start from the very top, so I can start writing these bad boys in.
Which one are you considering the top?
The top is going to be.
I don't see your comment.
So enjoy.
You started Dan Brown there, or
No, it's higher than that. Dallas says, "I like the way Jaron looks at me." I'm sure you do, big dog. Weirdo. Oh, geez Louise, making me feel weird about it now.
He's such a softie.
Oh my goodness gracious! Mucking plaster in the building. All right, so let's scroll. Let's scroll back up to GPAAs. They are doing gold shows, but it's time and time again kind of thing. I don't want to get too far into that. Me, and a couple folks over there have talked about it. They are going to be reintroducing the gold shows. It's just kind of walking on nothing as solid as they were walking on, so to speak, but they definitely are going to be doing that. So let's see here. Let me try to find my comment. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, I've been looking for it.
Holy shit. So if you guys can actually comment on my comment, holy hell, we've had an outreach. 83 comments in the last 2 minutes. PB inspired me to get out with my grandson and dig. He needed to refocus his life. We bonded playing in the creeks and digging in the woods. Love what we have learned so far out on our adventures. Fuck, I love that.
That's awesome.
Holy shit. Absolutely freaking love that, man. I'm glad that PB was able to make some things happen. We have a lot of fun stuff going on. All right, so 1019, it says drop your names now. So right here, Errol. So right there. So what I'll do is I'll actually start adding names from where I dropped it. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to start adding names from where I dropped that, and we'll go from there because we have YouTube and we have Facebook.
Yeah.
And it'd be kind of tough to try to do both at the same time. So I'm going to actually do this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and half page this, and then I'm going to start dropping it from there on. Okay, so in the name wheel.
Yeah, I still don't have your comment on my phone. So,
well, you got to be on YouTube. So we got Sonny Rico. We got Mr. Dan Brown. We have Gold Miser. Yeah, so I should have did that through Facebook, but that's okay because I have all of them right here. We have Chris England.
I need to spend some money on some computer stuff is what I need to do.
Well, I have some stuff you can have. We have Philip Berry.
It'll just be easier to go buy it. 5 hours is a long drive.
I agree. We have Leonard in the building. Let's see. So we got some more names. Patrick Klomp. So we got Pat Klomp. Let's see. We have Joe Bossy. Joe Bossy, you're in the building. We have Andy Scholes. Andy, you're in the building. Larry Hayes, got you. Let's see. Tom Aim, got you, bud. Let's see. We got Christy. Christy, I got you. Okay. Susan McGregor, I got you. Okay. Now another wall. Let's see here. Chris Lee. Chris Lee. Go ahead and start saying some of those comments there. I see them flooding in here.
Yeah, Don giving me a hard time. Yeah, it's not your link that didn't show up on Facebook. A couple people said that. Yeah, Don Wentz says Hero's upgrading his spank bank machine. Nice, Don. Nice.
Oh, geez, Louise. Glenn. All right, so I'll go ahead and post that link one more time while I'm doing the names, guys.
Trisha
Yes.
Hambright.
You guys should be able to see it on the Facebook side of things, you guys. The second I post it, go ahead and jump on that because it gets buried pretty fast. I'm literally doing the best I can here. I need a third screen. That's the problem. I need a third screen, Arrow. All right, guys. So there's the donation link right there on Facebook on the live video. I'm going to continue to put the names in here. So Glenn Silva. All right. So let's get another
Hey,
wall.
if you're on Facebook, type the number 1, and then I'll recite those names to Jaron. Pretty please and thank you.
Okay, Nilo Taylor.
Oh, there you go. Well, there.
Bruce. Mike. GRAHN.
Thank you, guys.
GRHN. Mike Gran. All right, we're getting close here.
All right, so let me know when you're ready for me.
Yep, give me 2 seconds here. Jeremiah Framstad. Man, this guy has been a bad to the bone individual for PB. He's been there since day one. Mr. Framstad, good to see you, big dog.
He's a good guy too, man. I've dug with him at least
that right?
one time. Yeah. Earlier this spring, out with Rick Stash on one of his digs, Jeremiah, and then he was out on the river a while back. We were just up the river from each other. Really
no shit.
it.
All right, Mojo Lewis. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, Mojo Lucas. Okay. Mojo Lucas. Leonard, gotcha. David Luna, gotcha.
Yes, sir, he was.
All right. Joseph Gill, got you. Who do we got? Daryl Bertrand, Steven's brother. Mr. Daryl, gotcha, big dog. Don went. Don, you're funny. You're lucky I'll let you in on this one. He's like, yeah, I got to get on this one. JP Lawns and more. You guys got to jump over to his YouTube page. His YouTube page is badass. JP Lawns and more on YouTube. JP, I got you, big dog. Let's see, Robert Lee, got you. All right.
All right, you ready for me?
Hold on, I got a couple more here. Carla, let's see. Carla Clapper, I got you. Okay, who else we got here? Raymond, already got you in there. Minor Rule says, PB has shown me a family can stick together through the thick and thin layers. Man, it's been a tough pain in my ass, but I tell you what, dude, we're trying to make it happen the best we can for sure. Michael Schmidt already got you. Let's see.
If you guys don't already follow Miner's Rule, you should follow him. He's always on some great mining adventures. He travels the country looking for all sorts of gems, gold, whatever he can get his hands on.
Yeah. Mucking Placer. He says, Arrow knows my name. Arrow, what's his name?
Andy Schultz.
All right.
He's one of my digging buddies. He's one of my Blue It digging buddies.
Andy, we got you in there, big dog. Bobby, we got you in there. Trisha Hambright. We don't have Trisha in there. There we go. Trisha Hambright is in the building. Bauer, I already got you in there, big dog. We typing names here. Alaska Gold Hunter. Yes, put your name in there. We only got a couple more minutes and I'm cutting it off.
All right. So you want me to start reading Facebook?
Yeah, hold on 2 seconds. Make sure I got everybody from YouTube. Okay, Justin Peterson. Got you in there. Justin Peterson is in the building. All right, we got 3 more comments. Let me see. Make sure. Always makes me nervous. Sent 20 to go through. Let me look real quick. Make sure it logged me out. Let me log back in. Make sure that your donation went through, big dog. Okay. All right. So let's see. Activity. Yep. All right. Yours did. So our donations received is $440.58 with 16
Crazy.
Donations. So in fact, the fact that we've gotten 16 donations, we are going to up the ante to the first 15 people. You will get something in the mail. The first 15 people, you will get something in the mail. That 16th person, I can't name the name, but I also have something for you. I definitely have something for you as well. So thank you guys for donating. You guys, like I said, mean the world to me. And every cent, dime, nickel is spent on the PB family with giveaways, the group digs, and the gem and mineral shows. You guys will see.
Minus maybe one beard maintenance kit.
I already have one. I bought it from Goodwill, so we're good. I bought one super cheap.
That explains a lot.
That's why I got a nice beard, boys. Hey, I ain't paying full price. I ain't paying full price.
That is not a full price beard, y'all.
Yes, it is. What? Get out of here with that. It is a beautiful beard. It is a gorgeous beard here. Jeez Louise. All right, so cut it off. Wow,
you ready
Don,
for
really that far?
Are you ready for the Facebook names?
Yes. So let me go ahead and name the names off,
Okay.
and then the names that weren't named, I'm going to drop a comment, and then the names that weren't named will go below that, and then I'll have you repeat the names that weren't said. Sound good?
Okay.
All right. So with that being said, for the name wheel, we have Sonny Rico, Dan Brown, Gold Miser, Chris England, Alan Barnett, Philip Berry, Leonard Williams, Pat Klump, Joseph Bossy, Andy Scholes, Larry Hayes, Tom Aim, Christy Parham, Susan McGregor, Chris Lee, Cliff Summer, Dan Rouse. Oh, I have, I think I have 2 Cliff Summers. Yep. Okay. So I took that one out. So Tom Aim, Christy Parham, Susan McGregor, Chris Lee, Cliff Summer, Dan Rouse, Michael Schmidt, Jason AU Colorado, Lee Skillings, Glenn Silva, Paul Rose, Nilo Taylor, Lee Bruce, Mike Gran, Michael Crawford, Jeremiah Framstead, Bobby Bingham, David Lont, Mojo Lucas, David Luna, Joseph Gill, Daryl Bertrand, Don Went, JP, Carla Clapper, Andy Shaws, Trisha Hambright, Justin Peterson. If you guys did not hear your name in there, put it right here underneath what I just commented.
Did you get Doug
Doug
Morris in there?
Nope, I didn't.
Fred Messimer.
So Doug Morris, Fred Messimer.
You got Robert Lee?
Did I put, let me look. Nope. Okay. Robert Lee in the building. We have Phil McCracken.
He said Don Went, Dan Rouse.
Yep.
Larry Hayes.
Yep. Got him in there.
Glenn
Silva. Yes, I got him in there.
I think he said it's Sleva.
Well, your Facebook says otherwise. Your Facebook says Silva. Oh,
Sleva.
Pops. Yeah. Fred Messimer and then Fred Pops. You got your Pops in there. Yes.
Raymond Corries. What's up, little Ray?
It's Corriz. Man, he's gonna slap you when he sees you, bro. He's gonna say it's Corriz. It's not Corriz. I got my ass handed to me on that.
Oh, Corriz. All right.
Yeah.
Whatever. My name's Arrow. It gets butchered all the time.
Yeah. All right. We got Dallas. Dallas, you're in here, big dog.
You got Mojo. You got Bobby Bingham, Alan Barnett.
Yep. I think we got all of them.
Lee Skilling, Ben Shears, Don Went.
Rob says that's a 5 o'clock shadow for me. It's a beard for beginners. It's a beard for beginners. All right, guys, y'all ain't winning nothing now because my beard is a beard for beginners. Jeez Louise, I'm just getting flack, ain't I?
Apparently, he's got a soft beard, ladies and gentlemen.
You guys, I have the whatever. Wow. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're gravy train. All right, so I'll go over the names one more time. If you guys didn't hear your name, I'm going to stop doing this at 8:43. It's 8:41 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to stop at 8:43. So we got 2 minutes to make this happen, and then we got to start giving stuff away. Sonny Rico, Dan Brown, Gold Miser, Chris England, Alan Barnett, Philip Berry, Leonard Williams, Pat Klump, Joseph Bossy, Andy Scholes, Larry Hayes, Tom Aim, Christy Parham, Susie McGregor, Chris Lee, Cliff Summer, Dan Rouse, Michael Schmidt, Jason AU Colorado, Lee Skillings, Glenn Silva, Paul Rose, Nilo Taylor, Lee Bruce, Mike Gran, Michael Crawford, Jeremiah Framstead, Bobby Bingham, David Lont, Mojo Lucas, David Luna, Joseph Gill, Daryl Bertrand, Don Went, JP, Carla Clapper, Andy Shaws, Trisha Hambright, Justin Peterson, Doug Morris, Fred Messimer, Fred Pops, Robert Lee, Phil McCracken, Raymond Corris, Dallas Edwards. Now, if you guys didn't hear your name in there,
What?
if you guys didn't hear your name in there, put your name in there. You got literally 1 minute now. Susan Watkins. Let me look. Susan McGregor. Okay, I didn't get Susan Watkins.
What
Gotcha,
Darren
Susan.
hasn't told you guys yet is that he's soon gonna be hosting auctions.
Jeez, man. I'm trying to breathe here. I want to make sure every single one of you guys have an applicable opportunity to the giveaways. The giveaways have insane stuff. It's not like we're just giving away this, that, or the other. We're giving away pretty insane, nutty prizes. So I want to make sure that every single one of you guys have an opportunity and a grab at what we're giving away. And we've done this since the beginning. So, yeah, it takes a little bit longer for the giveaways, but I tell you what, when I go to sleep at night, I know that I gave every single person that's watching tonight an ample opportunity for everything that we give away. So no matter how much shit I get from Don and everybody else, including my own co-host, I know that I have given every single person here an ample opportunity to get something in their hands to be able to have to prospect for the next season. So screw you, Don. All right.
I think we had she said Kirsten Burnett from Oregon.
He says Phil McCracken was a joke. Well, if Phil McCracken wins something, guess what? That's who winning the slews if they're not real. So that's how that's going to work. Okay. So with that being said, everybody, we should be, let's see here. Do I got to, okay. Make sure that we have this rocking and rolling. So Michael Crawford is going to be donating a bag of pay dirt as well. I totally forgot. The bag of pay dirt, or not. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. Not Michael Crawford. Chris Hayes. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. So Chris Hayes will be donating a bag of pay dirt for this evening's podcast. Sorry, Michael. Sorry to put you on the spot. Trying to do a million things at once. I think I need Arrow sitting right next to me when we do these podcasts versus online. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah, sorry, Michael. My bad. Chris Hayes, yes, is donating a phenomenal bag of pay dirt for this evening's podcast. So not only do we have the thermoform, we have the A52, we have the 1 year membership, and we have a massive pay dirt bag. So with that being said, first and foremost, what, Arrow?
Looks like Rick offered a pay dirt bag as well.
Did he really? All right. So we have 2 pay dirt bags, the thermoform, the A52, and the 1 year membership. So let's try to make this happen the best we can. If you guys have donated, you guys, like I said, will also receive something awesome in the mail for donating. Every time you guys donate, it makes something special happen within the PB family, whether it trickles down to one of the kids in the PB family with PB Kids, the gem shows, the gold, the gold shows, the group digs. It's a phenomenal experience. You guys are a part of it. You guys make this shit happen. So with that being said, without further ado, Rick says I donated a pay dirt bag and a signed gold pan. So that's awesome. Rick, appreciate you, man. So with that being said, all the names are in here. I'm not putting any more names in. Who's in the giveaway is in the giveaway. That's that.
Tina says snuffer pouch too.
And a snuffer pouch. Okay, so we got a ton of stuff to give away. Alaska Gold Hunter says, how do we donate stuff? Just volunteer here. Alaska Gold Hunter, if you want to donate monetarily, we have the PayPal that you can donate to. If you want to donate equipment, items, anything like that, for everybody else, reach out to me personally. You could reach out to Arrow Bremer, Chuck Bauer. You can reach out to Tina. You could reach out to Chris Hayes. All of the moderators in PB are trustworthy, honest, and will make sure that anything that is donated equipment or monetary wise is put into the right direction. So if anybody wants to donate anything other than money, you guys are more than welcome to donate used equipment. Nilo Taylor donated some really awesome screens that we had a while back, a couple years back. We got all those given away. to some amazing people. So if you guys have equipment you want to give away, money you want to give away, just reach out to any one of us. We can put a link up. We can make things happen. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make this happen. So the first thing we will be giving away is the snuffer bottle holder pouch from donated from Tina Williams. She hand makes these out of deer hide. Absolutely phenomenal freaking snuffer bottle holders. We did have them on the website. They sold out fast.
Let's get some drum rolls going.
Yeah. So and they were given away pretty damn fast. So first giveaway item is going to be from Tina Williams. It is a snuffer bottle holder, custom made from Tina and her man themselves. So let's go ahead and get some drum rolls in the building, and we will give that bad boy away. So we got one from Joseph Gill. We got Rick Stash. Let's do it to it. We got Don.
More drum rolls here. Let's get some drum rolls going.
Yeah, let's go. We got another one from Rick. Let's do it to it. All right. So with that being said, without further ado, let's spin this freaking wheel here and see who wins the snuffer bottle holder pouch from PB. Oh, that was a toss-up. David Lant, you are the winner of the snuffer bottle holder pouch. Make sure you reach out to any of the mods in the PB family. Congratulations. It is a phenomenal product. It'll hold your gold snug and firm, and you will never have to worry about that thing falling, ever. I promise you that. It is very sturdy, well built, well stitched. Congratulations, Mr. David Lant. Mr. David Lant, congratulations, my dude. You just won the snuffer bottle holder pouch. All right, so second item to be given away is going to be what, Arrow? What are we giving away for the second item?
Do we want to do a sluice or do we want to do some pay dirt?
I don't know. That's why I gave you the option of the choice. What do we want to do?
Let's lead up to the sluices. Let's do some pay dirt.
Let's do some pay dirt. All right, so we have something being donated from Mr. Rick Stash himself. Phenomenal individual in the PB family.
And an autograph pan.
Autograph pan. That I want for myself. But unfortunately, when it comes into my hands, it has to go right back into the PB family. It fucking sucks, but whatever. All right, guys. So for the second item that'll be given away is going to be, congratulations. Second item that is going to be given away is going to be some pay dirt from Mr. Rick Stash himself in an autographed pan. So without further ado, let's get some drum rolls in the building. Let's make it happen, Captain. We get 3 drum rolls. Let's do it. 3 drum rolls. 3. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Don.
There's one.
Autograph Jaren's right cheek, and he can get it tattooed.
2.
That's never going to happen.
Rick
Let's get a third.
Stash's drums. There's Raymond Corres.
Hey, there's Dallas. All right. We got it rolling. This is going to be for the pay dirt and the autograph pan from Mr. Rick Stash himself, everybody. Here we go. Toss up. That was close. Mr. Glenn Silva. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Glenn Silva. Congratulations on the pay dirt bag and the autographed pan. Like I said again, guys, every single person that wins in this, make sure you reach out to any one of us on the podcast or within the moderators team. We're in a conference call, or not in a conference call recently, but we're in a group message to where any one of us will know what's going on and what we got to do. So make sure you reach out to any one of us.
So Glenn, message Rick Stash and he'll get you handled.
Yep. Bingo bango. Simple. Easy money. Easy money. All right, here we go. So what is the third item we will be giving away? We got 4 really crazy items now. Crazy items now. I don't know. What do we want to do, man?
Let's do Chris's.
Well, that's another pay dirt bag with a gram of gold. I say we hold off and we do maybe a A52 or a thermoform.
Oh, you want to do a sluice? Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
You guys want to do a thermoform or a sluice? You guys want to do a 1 gram pay dirt bag? What do you guys want to do? Drop some comments in here.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
What do you guys want to win? I mean,
come on,
you
make
you
that
guys are gonna win it all, but
box blow up, you guys. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's make this happen. Come on. What do we got here? What do we got?
Hey, we got Sluice at 2. We got A52. We got Sluice.
We got Dream Mat.
Dream Mat. We got drums.
Don says, throw the GPAA in and mix it up.
Oh,
Sluice
yeah,
it,
yeah.
sluice.
Sluice. All right.
All right. So it sounds to me like it's going to be one of the sluices. So let's go ahead and give away a thermoform. How does that sound?
Excellent.
All right. Sounds like a plan. All right, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and give away the thermoform from Dream Mat USA from Mr. Dave and Tim Peterson. Badass individuals. Have supported the PB since day one. So let's go ahead and give that thing away. So let's go ahead and get some drum rolls in here.
Definitely, as Dave says, cool beans.
Cool beans. Cool beans. That should be a quotation on the back of the. We should do a PB shirt with our logo, right? And then all the sponsors on the back, right? Everybody that sponsors and that is part of the PB family. That'd be a. What do you guys think about that T-shirt? You got Dream Mat. You got Yukon Alley, you got Keen Engineering, all those individuals on the back of the T-shirt, right? All their logos on the back, and then you have PB on the front. What would you guys think of one of those T-shirts? I'm sure you guys would wear it. All right, let's see. We got drum rolls. All right,
yep. Let's see.
So for the third person,
who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it?
All right, toss up. That was a toss-up. Joseph Gill. Joseph Gill, you have won the thermoform sluice from Dream Mat USA Prospector.
Bang, bang.
Congratulations. So make sure you reach out to any one of us. Like I said, any of the mods on the PB family will make sure it happens and it gets sent to you directly. So congratulations, Joseph Gill. Congratulations. All right. So we got a few more things to give away, Arrow.
Yes, we do.
You got a few more crazy things to give away. What might those things be?
Well, we got more pay dirt. We got another sluice, and something about a membership.
Something about a yearly membership that we seem to want to give away. I mean, can I give that away to myself? I'd love to have that myself. I mean, but what about you?
Duh. I mean, come on.
Oh man, I'd love to have that, to be honest with you. I'd love to have that. But you know, we can't always have the best and the fun stuff, right? We have to give it away. That's just how it works. Jason's like, drum rolls, let's just yeah. No, I totally feel that. I totally get that. All right, so we gave away 3 items. We have 3 more to give away for the evening, right?
Yep.
I'd like to say so. So with that being said, we have the A52, we have the yearly membership, and we have the A52 to give away. Now the A52 is going to be a hell of a piece of poo to ship, but I think we can make it happen in the PB family. I don't know how, but we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Well,
so
donations at use.
Exactly. There we go. Bingo, bango. All right. So with that being said, the 4th item we will be giving away is the Chris Hayes 1 gram pay dirt bag with unsearched cons. So I hope you guys are ready for this, because I tell you what, when Chris Hayes says he's going to do something, he doesn't, and he doesn't do it any less than he says he's going to do it, if that makes sense. Like this guy, secret shopper, been around the block many, many years. The guy's not kidding. This pay dirt bag is going to be a fun freaking pay dirt bag. Now, what I will say before we do this giveaway, every single thing that you guys win on this giveaway, I will not stress enough, please post a photo, post a video, put it in the PB family. I really want to show the PB family that we mean business as far as enjoying ourselves. You guys receive these items, jump in there on PB and say, hey, look at this. This is what I found. This is what's going on. Show us that you've received the item and are enjoying it. That is our enjoyment as moderators, as people who are trying to make the PB family happen. Jump in there. Post a photo, post a video. Let us see the enjoyment you're enjoying so that we can enjoy the enjoyment you're enjoying. Make sense? Okay, cool. All right, so the item we will be giving away right now is from Chris Hayes, 1 gram pay dirt bag with cons unsearched. Let's go ahead and get drum rolls from this point on. Everybody's like already throwing drum rolls in there.
Yeah,
from this point on.
They're
From this
ready.
point on. Paul Rose, we got 1. We need 3 more. We got 2 from Don Went. We got 3 from Kirsten Burnett. And we got 4 from Cliff Summer. Bam. There we go. All right. So the person that is winning this 1 gram pay dirt bag will be. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that was close. That was really close. Cliff Summer. Cliff Summer.
There you go, Cliff. Bang, bang.
Cliff Summer. Thank you for being on the
That's
podcast.
probably going to be a real fun bag. Chris
whole
has got some
evening.
good gold.
Yeah, it's going to be a ton of fun. Ton of fun. Congratulations, Cliff Summer. Again, I always have to say this. Reach out to any of the mods, and we'll make sure that that bag gets sent your way, my man. Congratulations. Congratulations indefinitely. Congratulations. All right. So we have 2 more to give away. We have the A52 and we have the 1-year membership. So obviously, as you guys know, the 1-year membership is going to be the last item given away because it is a phenomenal giveaway that was donated to us. It's a part of a friendship I feel like is going to be a phenomenal thing that's going to last in the near future. Unfortunately, you guys, we weren't able to talk about the group digs that we have for the 2024 season. But if you guys know, as well as I do, 2 weeks from now, we'll have another podcast. We have an amazing special guest coming on. This podcast was specifically getting us back into our roots, getting grounded, making things happen. So if you guys stay tuned for the next podcast coming in 2 weeks, I think it's either a week from now or 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure, but you guys will see a post on PB. Let you guys know the special guests we're going to have, the giveaway items, yada, yada, yada. But next podcast, we'll talk about our preseason, what we have planned, what you guys can look forward to in your state, representatives, and things like that. So enough of me bumping my gums on that stuff. You guys will see enough of that for the next podcast. So with that being said, we will be giving away the A52 slews. So drum rolls down in there. Let's make it happen. Let's get 4 of them bad boys in there and then kick ass and take names. We got 1 from Jason.
1. Come on, more drum rolls.
We got
2.
2. We got 2. We got 3.
3.
We need 1 more. 4. Nope,
4.
that's the same person. Nope, that isn't.
Nope.
Okay. All right.
There we
So
go.
for the A52 sluice giveaway, here we go. Who wins this big chunky bad boy here? Here we go. Oh, that was pretty close. That was pretty darn close. That was pretty damn close. Daryl Bertrand, congratulations on the A52. Steven's brother, Mr. Daryl Bertrand. Good job, my dude. Hell yeah. Hopefully you and your brother can link up and throw some dirt through this thing. Congratulations. Congratulations, Mr. Daryl Bertrand.
Oh, it was Cliff Summer won Chris's pay dirt, right?
Yep. All right.
So Chris just says Cliff message Chris. It's CJ Hayes. Chris CJ Hayes is in the comments. Says he just needs a shipping address.
Yep. Bango. There we go. Congratulations, Mr. Daryl Bertrand, dude. You're going to have a lot of fun with this thing. I tell you what, I have one in the garage. I've swapped some things out, and it works really good. It works really good. Nice handle on the sides. You don't have to hold it, up in your armpit, things like that. It's a well-built sluice. This thing will do justice for you. Are you doing horse races for the winners or something? No. Evergreen prospectors. So we're doing what I call a name wheel. So I put all the names in a wheel. I click the middle, and the wheel rolls randomly. And whatever name that wheel lands on is the person who wins. It's the most easiest way to allow every single person to get a optimal opportunity to win something. Horse races would be pretty fun, but I'd imagine it'd be a nightmare to have 50-something people on all these different, we have a name wheel. It rolls around. Every single name has their equal pie cut on the whole entire wheel. Works great. Works absolutely great. All right. So last but not least, the 1-year membership. Going to be crazy. Yeah, random name wheel. Exactly. This one here, like I said, was donated to us. We've had a lot of great opportunity to work with different companies that really make a name in the industry. And the companies we work with, I feel like we have to have some type of common ground. I personally, in PB and Aero, we don't work with companies who are just out to profit, because that shit pisses me off, because I came from a place where I didn't have much money, even growing up into an adult. So when we work with a company, we want to make sure that that company is out for the prospectors and miners. They're not just out for their wallet. That has always pissed me off. And that's why out of the 50, I think we're on 53 episodes now. But that's why you haven't seen certain companies or certain brands talked about in our podcast, because we want to ensure that when we bring products to the table for you guys to actually go and look up and talk about, we want to make sure that they're out for the prospectors and miners, not specifically for face value, if that makes sense. But anyways, with that being said, we have a 1-year membership for GPAA. It's an absolute awesome membership.
Somebody's gonna have a great night. It's
gonna be crazy. And like I said, the magazine, the magazine is cool in itself. There's just tons of information. GPAA chapters page. Don Went himself. He actually manages one of the biggest GPAA Facebook groups out there. And the crazy thing is he has no affiliation as far as like getting paid to do this. He does it out of the kindness of his heart. So, GPAA in itself, regardless of what someone says, and some people are going to have bad experiences. That's just the nature of the beast. Not everybody is going to say positive things about this company or that company. And again, it's back to the beginning of the podcast, tomato. It is what it is. We can't win every single person over. It's just, you have people that just have bad experiences and people that have good experiences. But what PB can bring to the table is something to have you look forward to, regardless of your tomato or your tomato. Make sense? And regardless or not, we do the best we can. So with that being said, let's go ahead and give away this GPAA 1-year membership, and then we'll call it a night and go from there. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get a drum roll going. Let's do it to it. Drum roll.
see them drums, folks. Let's see them drums.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll. How many we got here? We got 1. We need 3 more.
There's 1.
There's 2. There's 2.
2.
There's 3.
There we go.
Don.
Yeah, that guy. Trying a different drumstick.
He's trying. There's 4. Oh, Don. You can always crack a smile on our faces. I love you, dude.
Yes, sir.
All right, so here we go. And the name will be... between Jason Denton and Carla Clapper. Jason Denton. Jason, you have won the GPAA 1-year membership. Congratulations, buddy. Make sure that you send any of the moderators a personal message. That way we can get you hooked up with that. It's kind of a weird way of getting you hooked up to that. We need address, first name, last name, and a few other things. It's going to be added to my card specifically, but it is paid for. It is taken care of. So make sure you send us, any of the mods, a personal message, and we'll make that happen for you. So with that being said, congratulations to everybody that has won stuff on the podcast. Tonight, we ended up having an insane amount of people. We had probably right around 50 to 60 people in the PB family watching across the YouTube page and Facebook page. And we'll be doing many more of these giveaways. The donations mean a huge deal to us. And we realize that, we'd love to fund this out of our own pockets, but it's getting to a point where we kind of have to have some help from the PB family. So with those donations, you guys will see all of what's going on with those donations. And we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And hopefully you guys jump in the podcast coming up. I believe it's either next week or 2 weeks from now. We got some cool commercials with some discounts. If you guys are looking and shopping for some prospecting equipment, we have some crazy prospecting equipment that is not only coming out for 2024, but the stuff that has been around. If you guys are looking forward to buying some of that, we do have discount codes. So make sure you guys stay tuned in, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, and then also look forward to the website. The website's going to be coming up. Like I said, we talked about it earlier in the podcast. We got a bunch of cool stuff that's coming up for the website. So without further ado, we love you guys, and we will talk to you guys soon. Arrow, you got anything to say?
No, just thank you guys and congratulations to all the winners. We can't do this without you. We can't give this stuff away without you. So
That's right.
thanks for being you guys and spreading the PB love.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Love you guys. You guys have a good evening, and we will talk to you on the next.